Well, hello everybody. How's everybody doing? Hello. You came on here early today, Dan. Nice to see you. Maria also. Hello to Lilith. Hello to Juanson. Now, my question is for you, Maria. I do have a question. He gave you a cup of coffee, but from what you're telling me, he did not necessarily drink the cup of coffee with you. He made you a cup of coffee, but did he drink it with you? Hello to, do we have Sean? I don't know. Do we? And Diane, I don't know. They said that they were going to be gone. Let me go see. Yes, they have shopping, so they will be back. All right, okay. So no Sean and Diane at this moment. Did he have this cup of coffee with you, sweetie? Hello, Glenafee. Nice to see you. Hello, Juice Khalifa. Also, Ms. Rack. Hello, my sweet love. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie. We were looking for all you guys yesterday. Where were you guys? Well, you guys came in, but you came in like late. All right, Maria, you need to let me know what has happened. In the meanwhile, I'm going to go and see our beautiful Eki, and I'm going to come and see you right after. Now, did he have that cup of coffee for you, or did he just make that cup of coffee for you? All right. In the meanwhile, I'm moving on forward to Eki. Hold on. Okay, just 1 second. Let's do this. And voila. I'm going to give yourself a little bit of an update at the same time. Okay, no, he stopped what he was doing and said, do you want a cup of coffee? And he went and he served you a cup and he gave it to you and waited till you drank the first sip so you could say if it was good or not, right? A good question, isn't it? I know. I was wondering about the whole thing. Yeah, I'm seeing this. It is. Now, I really wanted him to actually have that cup of coffee with you, sweetie. And that's when he was talking to you and kept looking into your eyes and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's it, right? All right, okay. That is very interesting. So he made somewhat of a half of a way. He was excited. He was all good about the whole thing. And he thought, ooh, let's ask for a cup of coffee. And then he kind of chickened out. And he offered you a cup of coffee, but did not drink a cup of coffee with you. That is very interesting. It is a twist of events. That is very interesting. He was definitely somewhat afraid by something. Well, okay, we know what he was afraid about. But yeah. I know, right? You wish it too. My dear gosh, I was waiting for that in your email. And I'm like, how could she not tell me? And I'm thinking he must not have had it. He must not have had it. So, okay. Eki is at 3 minutes. By the way, guys, we are still keeping the live so far from 8 till whenever, because we're giving another 24 hours for the poll, and then we're going to give the new time or an experimental time. I don't know. We're looking at it. Lilith, Watson, and I were analyzing the situation as it is. So, but tomorrow we're still here at the same time, so 8. Maybe he was scared. Well, scared. Yeah, they were too short. That's what happened. Hello, Glenafee, sweetie. Thank you, my love. I will be with you in just a few moments. So let's go and see that to begin with. For Eki, Eki is going to be over here at, 4 minutes, okay? 4 minutes. Let's move on forward with it. Maria is up next, followed out by Glenafee. Hello, Marquisha. Beautiful. How are you doing, sweetie? I don't know why I was going for these cards. I want to go with these ones. Here we go. Blunt deck. Yes. What is popping on up over here? Swedish chief, right? Oh my gosh. What am I missing into this conversation? Okay, my beautiful Eki, very first message coming on out is, my ego is loud, but I'm trying to listen to my soul. I'm trying to strive for that spiritual enlightenment. I'm going to be giving you an offer soon. My head is not quite clear enough at this moment to make a decision. I'm wondering, have you actually moved on forward from me? I see signs about you absolutely everywhere. We're on hold at this moment, but I do want you to know that I am going to be coming on back towards you. I know what it is that I need to do. I'm going to tell you how I truly do feel. I am waiting for both of us to truly be ready. And now we're going to switch it on up to a different deck. Here we go. Deck number 2. I'm taking time to deal with my triggers and my past wounds. I feel numb and I don't quite know how to bring back those feelings at this moment. I don't know if you are detaching from me. I am doing the very best that I can to try to get closer to you. I feel as though together we can do many, many things. The fire I feel for you, I have never felt for anyone. Let's move on forward to deck number 3. Let's do this and let's go like that. All right, my love. I believe that you are my soulmate and this connection is sacred. The angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. It's important that I express to you how I feel, and hopefully you will do the same. There is no other love that I want into my life other than yours. We need to have a heart-to-heart conversation. It is necessary. We need to be honest. I want you to know that I love you so very much, but do you truly feel the same way towards me? I am staying optimistic, positive, thinking that faith is going to bring you back into my life. Moving on to deck number 4. I still love you and I can't stop thinking about you. I love you today, I love you tomorrow, and I love you always. Sometimes I'm just a little bit of a fool for not actually admitting it earlier. I am working on myself so I can come back. Please do wait for me. I'm thinking about you so much that it actually kind of scares me sometimes. But I want you to know that I feel empty without you. And let's move on forward to our final deck for tonight. I'd like to see you. I'm dealing with a lot of karma right now. I'm trying to be strong. I'm trying to understand my feelings for you. Have I waited too long? Did I lose you? I hope that I can still have a chance with you. Hello, Angie. How are you doing, sweetie? Thank you so very much, ma beauté. Je serai avec toi très bientôt. I secretly wish that you would wait for me, my beautiful Aki. I know that it's not fair to ask to do that, but I want you to know that I love you. I want to return, and I will do it very soon. Sending you so much love, my sweetie. I was going to say, what is that, Lilith? You've got like Dracula out there. Okay, I'm going to go. Thank you, my beautiful Marquisha. I'm going to go and see over here our dear friend Maria. We're going to go and see Glenafee after. And hold on just one moment. That is good. That is good. So let's start this off. And then I'm going to go and see Angie. So Maria, it's your turn, my love. Now, I know you didn't even ask me the question, but I'm going to go and ask it myself because I'm way too curious. I'm going to go and find out what happened. What happened? Why did he not join you in for that coffee, sweetie? Okay, so hold on just a second. So for the list for the moment is Maria, followed out by Glenafee, by Angie, and Marquisha. Here we go for Maria, sweet love. I know, it is popcorn time. You say you forgot to say he did offer you coffee in front of his office staff members, right? And he was making you coffee in front of someone all happy. But then office lady left and Yeah, that's it. I told you to be into his office, and I told you would not maybe be there all that long, but there would be something happening. So, I mean, fantastic. I'm loving. Okay, so we were right. You did have some type of a conversation. It was short, it was sweet, but it was into his office, and oh my God, he made you that coffee. Now, why the heck was he not really there? Why did he not stick around? By the way, if anybody cannot wait for their reading, please do let us know. We will leave you a timestamp. But Glenafee, you're up next, followed out by Angie and Markeisha. So you don't have too much of a wait at this moment, guys. But if there's ever anything, please do let us know, okay? Let's move on forward and, well, let's go see what we've got. So, sweet love, why did he not actually make that move? Why did he not have that cup of coffee with you, right? Okay, yeah, of course, Swanson. He was too afraid. He was too afraid about what was going to be coming on up next. He kind of thought, I know, small office next to his, right? I kind of feel as though he thought that if he did offer you that coffee and you did have the coffee, his plan was to actually have the cup of coffee with you. But then he kind of backed on off because he thought, oh my God, what if after this coffee something leads to something else, like that ice cream or anything else? We might be a little bit afraid by it. So let's just not really do it at this moment, right? But oh my God, I so love that he actually went for the coffee. We've been talking about this coffee for like what, 2 months we've been talking about coffee? Yeah, okay. Well, he moves slowly, but at least he moves, right? At least he's moving around, and that I do like. Hello, beautiful water fairy. Oh my God, you're so quick, Hanson. Nice to see you, sweetie. Okay, let's continue on, and let's go and see. By the way, everybody, please stay tuned if ever we do change the schedule of the lives. We're still waiting 24 hours to see what the polls are going to be revealing. I know. The hug and now the coffee. And I mean, it's only 3 days into your new work, right? Things are going well. They're definitely moving into the right direction. This is nice. This is exciting. This is good. We're absolutely loving this. So, what is coming upon over here for you, my love? I know, he's moving. He's a little bit slow, but you know what? He's moving, and that's truly all I really care about. As long as he moves, it is absolutely fantastic. So, email number 1. After the chocolate, everything what was going on, you want to know a little bit what were his thoughts of today. What did you think of the whole chocolate and him making you a cup of coffee? Honestly, today was good. Today was celebration. It was good. It was positive. It was happy. It was fun. I feel like we wanted more, but we were trying to keep a little bit of reserve. Or we were being a little bit reserved. Let me put it that way. I see over here that we're trying to do things. We're trying to pass on over all different kind of obstacles that are coming our way that basically he's putting into his own way. But anyways, he's working upon it, and that is fantastic. I'm seeing over here that he's trying to balance things out. He is actually seeing and noticing at this moment that you have done so very much, that you have offered a lot of different things, but he never really actually realized it all that much. And so this is why he kind of offered you that cup of coffee today. He's realizing that, you know what, you've been doing a lot. You've been really, really good. You've been really, really quite sweet into everything. You're not pushing him into anything. You've been following, a little bit the rules and regulations, within school and the way that you guys should be. You've done everything absolutely that you could. And I feel as though he's really happy for that. And he felt like he needed to make a move also. So I'm going to say fantastic. He loved making a cup of coffee for you. He stayed on afterwards because, he wanted you to say he made the very best cup of coffee, honestly. I could think of a lot of different things to say with a cup of coffee, but I'm not going to get into it because that would just not be a good idea. There's a lot of things he could have said that would have followed up with this coffee is so very good. That being said, it would have been better if he would have sat down and had that cup of coffee with you, or put that cup of coffee into a mug and go on out and have a walk, into some green areas. Today, he thought that you were fantastic looking, sweetie. He just thought that you were beautiful. It's like every single day you become more radiant towards him. So I'm going to say nothing but good things altogether. Did he think that you were upset or sad when he kept saying bye? Absolutely not. I know that you guys were kind of saying bye, have a good day, see you tomorrow, so on, so on, so on, so on. But I just kind of feel like that's a little bit of a lingering. It's a lingering relationship that you don't really want to let go. You want to continue spending that time, but he's got to go. He's got to do other stuff. You got to do other stuff. And if you guys just kind of continue, you're going to end up being onto a date for that day. So I don't really think he wanted to go there. So we just kind of needed to a little bit cut those bridges for today. But my God, the movement you got today was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. So is he going to be making any moves soon? Is there anybody else around? And does he love you? Is he making a move soon? Still not quite. Page of Pentacles, reverse position. He's still not all ooh la la-ish. He's still taking his time, trying to see how things are going to be going. But he's got a whole load of ideas. He's getting more and more ideas. More thoughts are coming to mind about different things, different plans that he could do. So I kind of feel as though he is planning on making more different type of little activities like that for you, slowly moving on forward with them. But it's going to take him a little bit of time because he's a little bit slow. He's a little bit turtle-ish, but does he love you? He does. Is he going to making a move soon? Not really. You could always return him a favor since he brought you a cup of coffee. You know he likes that boring coffee, but I mean, my God, maybe in the next time you work, you could bring him a cup of coffee and say, you know what, I thought about you today, and this is a thank you for the cup of coffee you gave me the other day, right? I don't know. It's like these nice little exchanges. They're tiny little things like that, but it keeps the relationship nice on the tippy toes, and it's such a beautiful gesture. So you must know where he likes coffee other than like the little Folgers coffee, right? Yeah. So that would be my idea for you in regards to that. Now let me go and see your following email. And Glenafee, you are on up next, my love. Now, maybe it was combined into it that I'm not necessarily seeing the second one. Let me go back. Email 1. No. Where is email 2? Do I have an email 2? I should have a part 2. That is not you. That is not you. And why do I not have a part 2? Am I supposed to have a part 2 of yours, sweetie? Part 2, I think, had more questions. But where did you disappear to? I don't see you. Where are you, my love? And you're like, nowhere. That is just email 1. It's like you disappeared from the map, my love. Okay, hold on. Let me just go see what's in... No. Okay, let me go back and see maybe into PayPal. I know he did. I know he did, my love. I know he's dressing better, right? He is. He's a sweetie pie, Angie. He's so cute. He's such a sweetie pie. I know you sent email 2, but I don't have email 2. But I know that you sent email 2 because you said email 2 over here. Email 2, I believe, only had questions, but you kind of disappeared. So let me go see. Do you still have email 2? Do you want to send me email 2, my love? Go into your sent items and send it on back to me because I don't have you into spam. I don't have you into the bin. I don't have you anywhere, and I do not have email 2. I just have email 1. Oh, there you go. Oh, my God. Oh, okay. I would try to put everything into... Oh, you're so quick. Where did that come up on? You just did it? You're so fast. You're so fast. Okay, here we go, Maria. Thank you, my love. Okay. That's it. That's it. Oh, you're so good. I got you, sweetie. Thank you. Everything arrived on time. So, what did you think of your outfit today? Let's switch on up and let's go and find out. Glenafee, you're next, my love. So, what did you think about your outfit today? Oh, Maria, that was really, really quick. Honestly, it was like thunder, sweetie. So what did you think of your outfit today? And did he run out? Yeah, because he went out really, really quickly, right? Yeah, what actually happened with that? Okay. I'm going to actually have to say over here, did he run on out because he was spying on you and wanted to say hi? I'm going to say yes upon that. There's no other reason why you would actually run on out, sweetie. I'm seeing over here the sun. I'm seeing also somewhat of a sense of adventure, but I'm seeing a lot of sneakiness. So I'm going to say there was no doubt about it. We were kind of spying on you, kind of thought that, and knew actually that you were passing on by. Therefore, we kind of came on out, my love. So I will say, yes, we were spying onto you, which I absolutely love. Honestly, it's a little bit unsettling if you think about it, because you always have somebody who's a little bit spying on you, right? But it's sweet into another kind of a way. So what did you think of your outfit today? And did he look at your stickers, my love? Did he look at your stickers? Today he did. What do you think about your outfit today? Your outfit is what actually got you a little bit through a breakthrough. So whatever you wore today, repeat it again, my love. Maybe not the exact same outfit, switch it on up a little bit, but whatever it is that you were wearing within those shorts and everything, you need to do it again. I feel as though it was absolutely loved. It was sexy. It was nice. You were absolutely beautiful. And it actually made him want to be closer to you, want to make those moves towards you. So, should you wear that outfit again? I want to say yes. Make a little bit of a, put your hot pink lipstick on and move on forward with it, sweetie. Absolutely. Maybe the following work day will be even a hotter day. Who's to say? Did he look at your stickers? He did, because he was sitting at his desk thinking about you, my love. Now, I know you're going to be wondering if he was thinking about me. Was he playing with a snake? No, there was no sexual activities. But yes. Now, why didn't he actually take the second chocolate, right? And why was he into a rush? Why did he not take the second chocolate, and why was he into a rush? All right, my love. So, why did he not take the second chocolate? Honestly, I kind of feel like he's trying to be good. He is. I feel like he's trying to stay a little bit more fit, trying to be careful a little bit with his weight, so didn't necessarily want the second chocolate. But it was nice. It was sweet of you. So I say next time, let's stop at one. Let's keep it like that. You can always say after you give one, if you want more, let me know. But don't necessarily offer him the second one, because most likely even the first one he only took because he wanted to be nice and sweet and accept it from you, and he did not want to say no, because otherwise he wouldn't have taken any at all. Now, why was he actually into a rush? I'm going to have to say over here, my love, I feel as though he did have an appointment with a friend. I know you're going to be worried. I know you're going to be asking, is it a girl? Is it a guy? What's this meeting all about? He just had a meeting with a friend, sweetie. It was a guy. You don't need to worry about anything. I kind of feel like he was a little bit late. But that's it. So he was going out and going to see a friend. Let me give you a couple messages coming from him, and then I'm going to go and see our beautiful Glenifie. You are going to be on up next. So let's go to this little deck over here. And voila. Hello, TP. Nice to see you tonight again, sweetie. Thank you for your donation, my love. I know, my beautiful. You've got this. Glenifie, let me know if you're still here. Angie, let me know if you're here. And Markeisha, let me know if you're here, please. No, he's gone to hang out with a friend. Oh, no, but it's not a girlfriend. It's a friend. It's okay. He's allowed to have friends. Don't worry about it, my beautiful Maria. It's just a friend. Nothing more. Not even a friend in parenthesis. It's a friend. Nothing more. A guy friend. I know that there is a way that we can be together. We just really need to find it. Perfect. Thank you, Glenifie, sweetheart. I am in awe of the way that you simply shine. Sometimes I make up a whole different kind of conversations with you before you've even said one single word. I know, it was a guy friend. I think you missed that part, right? That's why you were sad. No, it was a guy. I make space for you into my home by imagining how you would actually see it and how you would like it. And I see us walking along a beach one day, hand in hand. My beautiful Maria, you're good for gold. I'm glad you had an exciting day. I'm glad that you had some movement. You deserve every single little bit of it. And I'm glad that he's finally actually realizing that you've been putting a lot of effort in and he's been putting none. So it's about time he starts showing this to you. Good for you, sweetie. Glenifie, my love, quick question. There is a couple that lives a few doors away from you, and you always walk across my patio area looking in. The couple looks into your patio, like into your house, into your place. That is weird. All right, let me go see. Yeah. Okay, Glenifie, let me go find that out. Let me go see if you've got to start, pulling your drapes. Something of the such. That is so weird. Oh, I know, Maria. I know you're excited. I know. It is popcorn and candy and the whole deal here. Okay, so what is going on, Glenifie, sweetie? Angie is next, and you are here. Too Perfect and Markeisha. Lovely. After that, I'm going to be with Water Fairy and TP. So what is popping on out, my love? Do you have to be careful for these people or not? What I'm actually going to have to say to you over here is they're a little bit spooky. They are. You live onto the first floor, so it sucks. Yeah, I get that. I do. The first floor can have a lot of good things, but yeah, no privacy, right? I feel like ultimately they're really, really quite curious about you. They're curious about what you do, who you're seeing, what you're up to. I feel like every single time they actually pass on by, they a little bit spy upon you. I feel as though they have somewhat of an idea of who you are, what you do, and what you're up to, but they don't completely know. So I kind of feel as though they're a little bit wondering, what you're up to. You're a little bit of a topic of conversation into their household, which I know is a little bit spooky, a little bit weird, and who really wants to be a topic of conversation for somebody you don't know, right? But I'm going to say at this moment, I don't feel as though there's anything weird. I don't feel like you need to be afraid of anything. I'm going to say they're really curious about you. They do chit chat about you. They do kind of wonder what you're doing and what you're up to. And, if you're seeing anybody, they know. It's going to sound weird as hell. I know that they don't have anything bad against you. I know that they're not wanting anything bad against you, but they're the type of people who will know a little bit your schedule, when you usually arrive, when you leave, if there's anything abnormal. So in a good way, they're kind of good people into the way that, if anything is a little bit off, well, they'll see it because they do kind of spy. But into another way, I'm going to say it's a little bit freaky, but I know a lot of people who do this too. Honestly, everybody a little bit spies onto their neighbors. Well, spies. We all know a little bit what they're doing, right? I don't feel as though they have any harm towards you at all, my love. I just feel as though they're curious about you. Is it good? Not really. Is it bad? Neither. I'm going to say if you don't like it, pull those curtains, put yourself some blinds, and it should pretty much solve it. I'm going to say that you're not the only one that they kind of spy on. Not that I want to try to make things better or lessen it by saying that you're not the only one, but you're not. But the main purpose and the main question is, do they want anything bad from you? Do they have any evil? Do you have to worry about them? It is a definite no. Yeah, they need to get a job, right? Oh, it's creepy. I know it is. I know it is, my love, but I also know that a lot of people do that. Often it's people who are retired, though. Often it's people who don't, like you say, they don't have a job, but they don't have that much happening, and so it's excitement in their life to know what you're up to and what you're doing, and if anything has changed, you become somewhat of a topic of conversation. Oh, the neighbor today did not show up at the same time. I wonder what she's doing. This type of stuff, sweetie. But do they mean anything bad? Absolutely not. I'm going to say you're good for gold. But again, if you don't like it, put yourself some privacy, my love. Thank you for waiting so patiently, sweetie. You say you live in a condo and your terrace is front connected to sidewalk. Oh yeah, people walking by, always looking in. That's it. People are automatically curious. Whenever there's something open, they can walk on by, they'll look in. I know. It's like you're driving onto the highway. There's unfortunately somebody who has an accident. Everybody slows on down. Everybody looks. It's none of our business, but people look. Ah, gosh. All right, my beautiful Angie, I'm coming to see you at this moment. Here we go. Let me just log myself back in one moment. That PayPal has unlogged me. And you're next. And then Markeisha. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so there was a meeting this morning. Oh no. Okay, but you were not brought into this meeting. There was a meeting this morning. Oh my God. Oh, it is not nice though. It is not nice of them to do that, my beautiful Angie. That is absolutely horrible. That just puts like so much stress. It puts, oh my God, now you're going to be stressed all the way till the end of July. Oh, that is so nasty. They should not do anything like that. They should let people know, and they should not let people just kind of ponder upon what's going to be happening. Oh, I don't like that. That is not okay. Let me go see, sweetie. I so get you for being stressed. Okay. Right before holidays, nonetheless, right? Okay. My sweet love, I am seeing over here the Fool. The Fool is bringing in a certain amount of adventure. I don't see any conflicts over here. I do see a certain justice being brought on in towards you. I don't see any conflicts whatsoever. I feel as though there's going to be some changes. I feel like there's going to be some modifications perhaps to your actual position is what I'm seeing. Okay. I'm going to take some more cards out, but from what I can see, things are going to change. I feel like you're going to be keeping your position, but your title will stay the same also. I just kind of feel like maybe you'll have either extra responsibilities or your responsibilities will be a little bit modified. Your title will stay the same, your job will stay the same, but there's definitely modifications, and I feel like you're going to have to take in maybe a little bit more work or a little bit more, I'll say not files, but you're going to have like a bigger workload. No empathy whatsoever. I know. No, that is absolutely horrific. Even if you are a narcissist, that is horrible to let people know that like that. That people don't know what's going to be happening into the following like month and a half. And people are going to find this out right before they go on to holidays, that they've got no more. Oh, that is nasty as hell. Okay, my love, as for you, there's no problem whatsoever. You are definitely keeping your position. You're staying over here as a strong leader. Why? Because you're very practical. Why? Because you bring prosperity. You bring good things. You bring business security. You bring a certain abundance. You are absolutely reliable. You are safe. You are kind. You listen to the rules. You follow within the rules. And this is why they are keeping you. So I'm going to say for you, there is no problem whatsoever. So don't worry about it, but there might be some changes towards the actual tasks that you'll have to do. I'm so sorry, my love. That is not, I mean, I'm not sorry. You're keeping your job. Everything is fantastic, but I'm sorry for the people who are working for your company. It's not okay. It's downright mean. Karma will be coming towards her, or whoever it is who decided this above her. I'm not quite sure she's one who actually decided that was going to be the time frame. And I know there's no good time frame to do that, but seriously. I know the meeting was for all of you guys. So I'm going to say over here, there's no problem whatsoever. You're definitely keeping your place. Yeah, they're called rubbernecks, right, Angie? I've never heard of that. Oh, I so hate when that happens. You're driving and you're like, what's going on? And you end up like kilometers later noticing that there was really nothing on your side. Everybody's just trying to look onto their side because there's lights. Something happened. Let me take out over here and see a little bit maybe the direction of where everything is going. So again, our beautiful Marquisha, Water Fairy, and TP are up next. All right, so far over here, I'm seeing some security. I'm seeing over here some manifestations. I'm also seeing that we're holding on. Nothing is really happening over here, not to you anyways. Again, because you're professional, because you're ambitious, because you pretty much follow what it is that they do ask you, so you're not too much of a rebel, if you will. You've got a lot of mental power, and they believe into you. They believe in what you can do. They believe into your advice, and they believe that you're absolutely logical. And so they're definitely keeping you onto the team, sweetie. And that's it, right? Oh, of course they are. It's just that much more cheaper over there, right? Oh, it is sad. Marquisha, yes, you there. I got you, love. Oh, my beautiful Angie, if there's anything else I can do for you, please let me know. Just write it into the chat area and I will answer you. But up until now, I'm going to say you're good for gold. Nothing is happening for you. You say the new executives cannot ask us to support. They need to contact the office, right? The offshore EA. That is kind of crazy, ain't it? Hey, hello, Dawn. How are you doing, sweetie? Okay, Marquisha, let's go and see. Is Mike ready to be in a committed relationship like he told you? He told you? Aha! Does he really want a family with you? Oh my God, you must be excited, Marquisha. Okay, let's go find out. Angie, it is a sad reality that seems to be moving across many different type of companies. As soon as they can try to outsource, they can get at a cheaper price. They will, and they do. It is sad, sweetie. But Angie, you're good for gold, my love. You're good for gold because you do really, really quite well. You do everything that you should, and so you're keeping your position. So good for you, my love. And he told you this yesterday. Look at that. All right. I am good done. Thank you, sweetie. It's just because you sat into your dark world. I kind of felt a little bit worried there, Dawn, I have to say. I don't want no darkness coming upon you. So my beautiful Marquisha, is he really ready to be into a committed relationship? Is he telling you the truth? I'm going to say he's doing his best. He's doing his best. Am I personally absolutely convinced that it is a yes? Not quite. I kind of feel as though this is something that he wants. When you're not around, he feels empty. He feels sad. He feels like something is missing. Therefore, he's really, really happy to have you into his life. He's glad when you're there. He's better. He feels better. And he feels as though this is a really good relationship for him and that he should continue into this relationship. Now, sometimes, though, I just kind of feel like he's not all that good with communication. There could be some miscommunication kind of coming on in. Sometimes he's a little bit in a lack of his own direction. So sometimes he's a little bit more spontaneous, a little bit more impulsive with his ways of doing and saying things. But ultimately, I'm going to have to say to you over here, is he truly ready to be into a committed relationship? He wants to be. He wants to be ready to be into a committed relationship. And he's going to put all his effort towards it. But is he seriously, emotionally, completely ready? Not quite. But he wants to believe it, and he's going to put all his work and all his effort and all his love towards it because he wants it to work. But he's not completely there yet. And he told you he wanted a family with you, right? Oh, he sucks at texting, doesn't he? Yeah, I know. I got you, sweetie. Yeah, and you just had that full moon, Sagittarius, too, right? Ooh, you got this proposition a little bit after the full moon, my love. Full moon kind of triggered him. Let's go and see. All right, so altogether, the family, again, I feel as though it is part of his dreams. It is part of his wants, part of his desires. Is he lying to you? Absolutely not. Is he willing to do this and to move on to this beautiful adventure with you? Yes. I do feel as though he has gained a lot of new perspective, a lot of different things. I just kind of feel like his mentality, a lot has changed for him. And he's wanting to experiment. He's wanting to move on forward. He's wanting to do things that he was not quite ready to do into the past. And he's feeling quite positive about it. So I'm going to tell you, he's going to give his all towards this relationship at this moment, which I think is absolutely fantastic. And I know that this is something that is interesting you too. So I say move on forward with it, sweetie. Let's go on to this new adventure and let's see, let's go see where this beautiful this beautiful boat is going to bring you. What is going to be the divine connection at the very ending of it? Let's go and see. But so far, so good, my love. He has been doing some soul searching. I know he has. I have seen it into the cards, sweetie. He's been working a lot. I know. You have one of those too, Water Fairy, right? They suck at texting. Yeah. I like the way you said that. That was so perfect. Saggy is the best soulmate, but apparently they're sucky at texting, Dawn. Let me give you my beautiful Marquisha some messages. Water Fairy and TP, beautiful souls, you guys are up next. Okay, let's get to some messages and see how he's feeling right now. I kind of want to take the Hermit deck to just begin with because it's always so truthful. Let me start off with this. So we are with our beautiful Marquisha that we have missed so very much. My God, I'm so glad. Okay. Well, he's got a lot of sexual thoughts towards you. I imagine you naked, sweetie. Okay, so here we go. Let me have you. You are right about me. Do you think about me as much as I think about you? I am ready. Love is going to be the answer over here, and I am definitely manifesting this connection, sweetie. Now let's get into different messages. Let's go see what else we've got, because I'm just so super excited about this. Okay, let's go and see. I no longer want to guard my feelings and my emotions. I have never felt such a strong connection. I am so glad I have found my way back to you. Your energy absolutely heals me. I want you and only you into my life. I am ready for this commitment right now. I want you to know that I've been dreaming about you. I want to start something real with you. And I want you to know that a little bit of affection goes such a long way. I have changed. Can you believe me? And I absolutely desire you, my love. I'm going to say nothing but goodness within that, sweet one. And that's what he told you, ain't it? I am loving Marquisha. Yes! Oh, we knew you'd be back, Maria. Coffee was too strong today, sweetie. It's keeping you awake. I'm going to say to you, Marquisha, seriously, we saw you pop on in like a few days ago, maybe a week ago, but you didn't chit-chat too much. You kind of disappeared. And now look at this beautiful news. Congratulations to you. I'm loving this, sweetie. Je veux tu seulement tu. There's a lot of tus in there, my beautiful. Je veux seulement toi dans ma vie, I think is what you want to say. Ooh la la, right? Yeah, who's giving out? Maria's giving out the french fries, sweetie. She's giving out french fries. She's giving out popcorn, coffee, chocolate, and that's what she's got. Can I add? Has he told anybody? Of course you can. Of course you can. Let's go see right away. Okay. What is that, Don? You're the fry girl. Yes, Maria's always giving you fries. But do you actually cook the fries, Lilith? I don't know. Oh, I know why you're so excited. You tried to translate it as you heard it. Well, it was perfect. There was just a little bit too much of twos going on. Oh, I get you, Maria. It's all those emotions kind of mixed on in together, sweetie. It's normal. It's because you're getting a lot of good things, but at the same time, you're not completely getting what it is that you want. So it brings in a lot of like different kind of mixed in emotions all together. But my sweet Lord, you've got this, sweetie. Okay, hold on just one moment. Oh, I have Julie too. Oh my gosh, here I was wondering, why do I have Julie over here? But I do. Okay, we have Julie also, who's going to be on up after TP. So, here we go. All right. So, following up the list after Water Fairy, I've got TP, I've got Julie, and I've got Maria. All right, let's move on forward to... I know. So, Water Fairy, you want to know, before I forget, I'm actually going to go on to the question that you added over here, because I don't want you to be upset with me. So, has he told anybody about you, or that you cut this off 2 weeks ago? What does he say if so, right? Okay, let me go and see that. That's it, right? Okay, we're going to go and find out. What have we got, sweetie? TP, let me know if you're here with a thumbs up, with an evil face, with a sweet face, with a hand, whatever you want. More salads for you, Marquisha. Well, hello, Philippa. Welcome to the channel tonight, my sweet love. Okay, so what is coming on up over here? What do we've got? Okay, so to actually answer your question over here, has he actually, told anybody what has been going on, right? Has he told anybody about you or that you cut this off 2 weeks ago? I'm going to actually have to say a no upon it. I feel like he's not working too much towards that, sweetie. His main reason, and I'm going to explain why, because you would think, well, why did he not really say it? Why did he not do anything? So on, so on, so on. But there's a perfectly good explanation. He has not told anybody about it because he still has hope. He still has hope that you are going to be saying yes. I got you, TP. I like the pink hand. Thank you, sweetie. So yes, he doesn't want you to lose hope, sweetie. Well, not you. He doesn't want to lose hope. And so he figures he's not going to tell anybody until he actually knows that, you know what, this is not going to work out, that it truly is, like, there's no return. Nothing is going to be happening. He doesn't actually want to show that the vulnerability into all of it. And even then, I'm going to say, even when he does actually say something, you know, let's say nothing really happens and you guys just kind of keep it the way that it is, he's still not going to say that you're the one who cut it off, sweetie. He's going to say that you guys kind of mutually agreed, or that he, you know, this was not the right connection for you guys at this moment. But he's never going to say that you're the one who cut everything off, my love. Absolutely not, sweetie. So, has he told anybody about you and that you cut this off 2 weeks ago? Absolutely not, because he still has hope. He still wants something to happen, and he's definitely not going to say that you're the one who cut it off. Why? Because his ego is way too strong. So, that's a no upon that one, my love. He still has hope that something is going to change. And then, what if he tells people, you know what, you guys are no longer together, and then things change and you're together again? Then he's just going to feel like there's too much going on. He's feeling vulnerable about it, kind of feels a little bit like a yo-yo into all this, doesn't like it. So he's only going to say it when he has no choice, but he's never going to say that you're the one who decided this, sweetie. Oh, no, 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 no. Only pendulum for you. I got you, sweetie. I've got you. I am so sorry. Yesterday I took cards out for you too, didn't I? I'm so sorry, my love. I'm so used, TP. I always take like cards and pendulum. I try to give as much info as I can towards you guys, but I've got you. Thank you, sweetie. I know, Water Fairy. Men will say towards us, women, and I get them too. But yes, I do. So, Jay's feelings yesterday when he did see you, and did he miss you? Let's go find out. How was he feeling, and did he miss you? Okay. So Jay's feelings yesterday when he did see you, did he miss you? Is he talking, messaging with anybody, and what is going on with that, right? Okay, so what I can actually see over here for you, my love, is that when he saw you, did he miss you? He did. He actually had a lot of indecision, okay? He actually had a lot of indecision about what it is that he should do. I feel as though he wanted to get somewhat closer to you. He wanted to talk with you, but he had a lot of indecision because of the separation, because of conflict, because of the disharmony. But he does feel a lot of regrets, and he didn't know if it was going to be a good decision or a bad decision to actually go and see you or not. Hello, beautiful Libra Queen. How are you doing, sweetie? And so this is it. So I will say towards you over here, he did want to go see you because he does miss you, but he didn't really know how everything was going to be going. He actually did want to make somewhat of a proposal, you know, a reconnection, being together, having somewhat of a day, kind of talking about things. And I don't know who the heck you were with, or if you were with somebody else, or and even if you were not, he has got some feelings right now of jealousy, of envy. He's feeling a little bit deprived from you. You're a little bit like that drug that we just can't get at this moment, and that we've always had, and we're just kind of feeling like, you know, we really do need you, and we don't really know how to go and get you. We don't know how to get that fix, if you will. And we would love to do so, but we don't quite have the energy to do it because we're a little bit worried about what you're actually going to be saying or how things will happen. And his ego is very, 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 very strong. Yeah. You are right, Philippa. Honestly, between Lilith and Juanson, which, by the way, Philippa, though, I do have to say, warm energy is surrounding our lives. We are a beautiful soul family, and we all have the most beautiful energy as possible. Oh my God, Libra Queen, I know I saw images of New York because of the wildfires that are coming from Canada, sweetie. I don't have any. It's not all that far away from my place, but I don't have any whatsoever. But I know you guys have like the worst air at this moment, like the most polluted into the world at this moment because of it. I'm so, so sorry, my beautiful Libra Queen. Stay inside as much as you possibly can. Don't do that, sweetie. I know. Stay inside. Stay inside. I'm sorry, love. I am. Hello, Ladybug Love. We saw you yesterday, didn't we? Oh, I like that. I like Ladybug Love. You got a cute name. Okay, Water Fairy. So did he miss you? Yes. Jay's feelings yesterday when he saw you. Now, is he talking? Is he messing with anybody else last week to present? Let's go see. Is that going to be a little bit the decisive of what's going to be happening if you do something or not? I gotta go see. Hopefully we've got something good popping on out for you, sweet love. Okay, so again, the list next is TP, followed out by Julie and Maria. We're going to be needing a timestamp for Julie. Julie is not with us tonight. She's gone out for the evening. No, he did not. No, he did not try. I know he did not. You thought about talking, right, about your last tax and why you're upset and said what I said about you. I know, sweetie. So you see, you both were into the exact same situation, Water Fairy. You were there, he was there, he wanted to come closer, he wanted to talk to you, you wanted to talk to him. And I have to say, guys, it's a little bit of a lesson. It's a sucky lesson, but it's a little bit of a lesson we all have to learn into some kind of way. When you feel something and you feel like you must do something and it is urging you to do it and you feel like you must do it because you're going to have some regrets. If you feel that if you don't do something, you're going to be regretful of it. As long as it's legal, guys, move on forward and do it. Because you see, my beautiful Water Fairy, you wanted to talk to him and he wanted to talk to you, but he was too afraid to do so. You were too afraid, so there was no communication. I know, sweetie. I get you, my beautiful Water Fairy. It's scary as hell. I know you don't want conflicts. You don't really know what's going to be happening. And then you wonder. Love is painful. Love is painful. It's beautiful, but it's painful. So, is he talking? Is he messing with anybody, right? Oh, yes. Oh, my God, Libra Queen. If your kid has asthma, my dear gosh, please do keep your beautiful angel at home with you, sweetie. I am so sorry, my love. I am so sorry. I know that a lot of it is under control, but I know you guys are paying the price for it. Okay. So, my sweet love, what I will say for you, Water Fairy, is he messing with anybody? Is he talking with anybody? Honestly, my sweet one, I do feel as though he is a little bit talking to somebody. I do feel. It's not somebody that you know. It's not somebody that he even knows. I kind of feel like it's coming from an app. But I don't see any movement. I don't see anything. I just kind of feel like he's a little bit there because nothing is happening with you. He doesn't really know what's going to be happening and he doesn't want to be alone. So I know that he has talked to somebody. Has he messed around, with their sex? Did they meet up? Did they have any even internet kind of sexual stuff going on? Nothing of the such. So nothing happened, but I do know that he is talking. He has talked with somebody. He's not talking at this moment. But he has talked with somebody 2 times into the past week. But I don't feel as though this person is somebody that he is ultimately interested in. Kind of feel like it's a little bit of a backup plan if you don't pop on back into his life. I know it does, right? But you know what, Water Fairy? I know, you can put that monkey on, right? That's what it is. And that's what love, that is what it's all about, right? I feel as though love is an ongoing battle of high school. Honestly, I don't want to talk. I want to talk. I get closer. What's going to be happening? Oh, he said this. Oh, she said that. I'm staying away. I'm not talking. I ghost. I mean, it is what it is. It's like we're eternally love into our loving situations. It's not easy. It's not easy, sweetie. But you know what? At some point, I promise you, at some point, it will become easier for you. It's not always going to be that complicated. Well, hello, Dan. We are good. Glad to see you back, sweetie. And you say, is he going to be more open? Is he going to tell you that he likes you? Ooh la la. is going to be more open, is going to tell you that he likes you. Okay, let's go and find this out. So, is it going to be more open? Is he finally going to tell you that he does love you? No, he's still immature as heck, sweetie. He's still immature. He is still foolish. He is still irresponsible. It is still about taking one tiny little step. For him, honestly, it's complicated, sweetie. If you want my own personal advice upon this, from what I can see from Spirit, he's immature. He's still going to be a little bit foolish. He's not really going to change. He'll come back in. He'll do the same thing. You'll be back in a little bit into the same type of a place. I still see somewhat of an ending happening, even if you do take him on back. Why? Because I feel as though he quickly kind of gets dissatisfied by things. He gets detached. He becomes a little bit unconnected. And then once you guys are no longer connected, he wants to come on back. Really what I'm trying to say is he's a little bit of a yo-yo. He does not really know what he doesn't know what he wants. He wants you, but he doesn't. He wants you, but he doesn't. He wants you, but he doesn't want to give you commitment. But when you're not there, he wants you. So at this moment, he is so incredibly immature and unstable that I don't want to tell you to wait for him, my love. I don't, because I feel like you're going to be stuck into a cycle that is just, I don't see an end of the cycle unless you actually end it. I see him continuing until, until you decide that that's enough. Yeah. I know, Water Fairy. He'll make steps towards you. He will. He'll try at some point to try to reconnect with you, to try to be with you again. But then I kind of feel like the same thing is going to a little bit, happen again. I feel like the same thing. You're going to be stuck into the exact same cycle, sweetie. Hey, Etsy user, I missed you, my love. And I saw your postings, but I missed you. Nice to see you, sweetie. So, yes, this is what I'm seeing. My beautiful Water Fairy, honestly, I care for you quite deeply, sweet one. I want the best for you. I know that this has been a long time going connection. It's not a short one. There's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of things that are into it. So I don't want to tell you to completely forget about it as it is. I feel like there's a lot of things that you guys need to talk about. You're not ready for an actual relationship neither. Well, there you go then, sweetie. This is what I was going to say. You guys have been through so much, but you guys have been there through so much together. So I'm going to say if you want to continue into that kind of way, why not, right? Oh, Dawn, I love you, sweetie. Thank you. So don't give up, okay, Water Fairy? If you're not looking for a committed relationship neither, but you're just looking for something a little bit more stable, then why not continue, my love? Because he's not ready for that neither, but you guys have gone through so very much together. Take it step by step. Listen to your heart. If you feel as though you must continue this connection, continue it. It's going to stay complicated. It's still not going to give you everything you need, but if you hold on to it, then continue, my love. TP, sweetie, did your previous co-worker, D, tell Andrew about meeting you into the bus last Friday? Well, how interesting. You know what? TP, I was just going to take out my deck of tarot cards. I was. And then I had a flash, you telling me no tarot. So I got you. Let's go and find out. TP, beautiful pink hand. Here we go, sweetie. Thank you for waiting. I'm going to go and answer Philippa after. Philippa, don't go too far. You're next. Fishy kisses to Moonchild. Please, no fishy kisses. She deserves like rose kisses, sweetie. TP, did TP's previous co-worker D tell Andrew about meeting TP into the bus last Friday? That is a yes. And did D and Andrew, are they in touch actually quite frequently? Yes or no? Are they in touch frequently? Yes or no? Please, we want to know over here if D and Andrew are in touch frequently. Yes or no? And that is also a yes, my love. So I will say for you, my beautiful TP, it is a yes for both answers, or both questions. If you would like me to validate anything else, you have any questions, please do post it and I will answer you, sweetie. In the meanwhile, thank you for your beautiful patience. Love you as always. Philippa, what can I do for you, my love? Let me go and see. Up next is Julie and Maria. I'm going to give a timestamp for our beautiful Julie. Philippa, you would like to know, you have somebody who has Darius, who has sent you an online message after all this time, after ignoring your attempts of contact. Does he have any intentions to reconnect now after all this time? Let's go and find out, my love. So here we go for Philippa. Don't forget, my sweetie, to subscribe and put a thumbs up to the live. I've got you, Philippa. Let's go forward with it. All right, so what do we have? Up next, Julie Maria on Etsy user. Okay, sweetie. Okay. Main message coming on through, and I hope that things will change. I hope that things will modify themselves. What I will say to you over here, intentions to reconnect, yes. I feel as though they have been stuck into the past for quite some time. They have not let go of you, my love. Absolutely not. The only thing I'm going to say, yes, they do want to reconnect. Yes, they want to be with you again, but they are wanting to take it one step at a time. They're not looking towards a long-term relationship at this moment. So they're looking to reconnect because they have never forgot about you. They've been clinging on to you. And for some kind of reason over here, they have somewhat of an inability. Like they're searching for something within you over here. I'm going to say they're going to become more and more talkative towards you. So you're going to be receiving more messages coming from them. I feel as though they've gotten a lot of mental clarity. I feel like they found a certain truth within them. And honestly, King of Swords, they just keep thinking about you over and over, sweetie. So I'm going to say yes. Will you have a reconciliation? Absolutely. How far is it going to go? A little bit left to be seen. We're going to have to see once a reconciliation happens. But I will say a reconnection will happen. You will be together again. You will explore this relationship again. Let's go and see where it's actually going to be bringing you, sweetie. Sending you so much love and congratulations to you, my sweet one. Yeah, he's your ex, right? TP, my pleasure, sweet one. Okay, let's go and see Julie. Here we go for Julie. It's going to take me just one brief moment. Time to log myself back in. After Julie, it is Maria who's giving out, no, Lilith is giving out fries. And Maria is giving out, what is it, coffee tonight? Let's go see. Coffee and a popcorn, I think, which is just a weird combination. Okay. Although if you take coffee and you take popcorn and you mix them on together into a beautiful kind of an evening, I could see things happening. It could be a good combo. Okay, so voila. Julie. Julie is at 103. 103 for Julie. And there you go. Maria's got some kind of weird, sexy tacos going on too. So much love sent out to you, Philippa, sweetie. Thank you for joining us tonight, my love. Okay, so let's go find out for Julie. Again, Julie is at, I think I said 203. Is that what I said? No, 103. 103. My dear gosh, that's half the time. 103. Okay. Yes, I did. There was a lot of black smoke. Yes. No. Oh, no. It's a beautiful question, but it's a no. Actually, one does not really have any link towards the other altogether. I like your question. I like where it's going. I'm not necessarily going to say it out loud because I don't know. I don't know. For some reason, I just kind of feel maybe you'd want this to be more private. So I'm going to answer you into the most kind of discreet kind of way as I possibly can. What I'm going to say to you over here, the actual smoke, has absolutely nothing to do with any type of witchy stuff. And again, it was a really beautiful question. It's a good question. When you don't know, you just don't know, and it's okay. It's absolutely normal. But usually whenever we do get those, it really has to do with a lot of, sometimes it has to do, often it has to do with evil energy. It is bad energy. It is somebody who wants something from somebody else who is not necessarily into their best I'm going to say into their best perspectives, into their best intentions. So often it is somebody who is actually trying to manipulate, trying to use somebody else in order to get to something that they want. And so I kind of feel as though this is a little bit what is going on. This person is simply not meant to be with the other person that we're talking about. And I feel as though the intentions aren't clear. They are not pure. Therefore, this is why the smoke came on out into a darker color of a hue, sweetie. But I'm definitely going to tell you over here, is there anything going on, you know, in any kind of a way? It is a no. So nothing has been done to M, and nothing strange has been done. So I'm actually going to say the best that we can do, I'm going to say the following at the into like about 10-12 days or so. There's going to be the new moon, and with the new moon we're going to do it again, and I'm going to see if it is still that same color of hue or if it has changed. And I bet you it's going to change. I am thinking that it's going to be, instead of black, it's going to be a little bit more gray. So we're going to start to actually lose some of those hues, because it's as if that power is being diminished. It's as if those intentions are being more cleared. So that's what I'm expecting for the following one. Yes. And oh, okay, that's it. That was your only question. Okay. I don't know, for some reason I thought you had follow-up questions. I was looking for that. So, no problem whatsoever, my love. No problem whatsoever, sweetie. Maria, it is your turn, my love. A time traveler, Lisa. Time traveler. Oh, sus. Why time traveler? What the heck happened with... Why? What is that, Lilith? What am I missing? What is... Oh, okay, yes, because I said 2 hours and then what? 1 hour. Oh, yes. Yes. I get you. I'm just like missing parts, I guess. Okay, let me go and see. Oh, it is Salsa Roberto's tacos. I don't even know how I should take that, Maria. If I take it into a sexy way, for me, not interesting. For you, yes. But if it's really just an actual taco that you're eating, like the actual food you'd go and buy, well, sounds good. Why not? Does he make the spicy salsa tacos? It's all good. Now, I'm going to go and see, yeah, you, Maria. Yeah, as I'm chit-chatting with you about tacos, let's go and see you. All right, so let's go and do this. Again, anybody, I'm sorry if I'm repetitive. I'm just letting everybody know because we do have a little bit more people in the chat at this moment. Anybody who is a usual sub, soul family, everybody, please check on in with the times, because we might end up changing the time of the lives because of the recent poll that we have taken, but we have not made a decision yet. So just kind of stay tuned towards it. And if you have not voted yet, please do go and vote, my beautiful souls. We're going to make our answer within the following 24 hours. Oh, there you go. Okay, that sounds better. That sounds so much better. I know. Oh, I know that you're going to clam on a lot of different things. It might hurt a little bit if you don't clam onto an actual taco. So, okay, when he left and you said bye and he drove away, he passed you. Did he look at you? Okay. Did he look at you? So when he left, you said bye, he drove away, he passed by, did he look at you? You're curious about his guy friend, aren't you, sweetie? They're gone out for supper, they're gone out for dinner at some kind of restaurant. I feel as though they went out for some, I see beers. I don't know if he drinks beer, if he drinks wine, I don't know what it is. I'm going to say blonde beer. I don't even know, can you say that in English? A blonde beer? I don't know, like a white beer, okay? In French, we say that blonde bière, so I'm going to guess a blonde beer is okay, but I don't know. That's what I see him actually, ingesting right now. So I'm going to say that's what it is. And then I kind of feel like they went on out to just a lovely little evening together. So with one of his guy friends. So they're gone out for a beer and then they're going out for actual food. Now, Did he actually look at you as he passed on by? I'm actually going to have to say yes. I'm seeing moving on forward. I'm seeing looking. I'm seeing a lot of, how can I say, moving on forward. But I see like I'm moving on forward, looking towards you. I see you holding on to you. I'm seeing a lot of desire today, a lot of ambition. So I kind of feel like we had a lot of cravings towards you today. So it's a definite yes. Hello, my beautiful Tiffany. How are you, my sweet love? I'm going to be with you shortly after Etsy users, sweetie. Oh, he does drink beer. Okay. Oh, I know, sweetie, but you didn't offer him to go get a beer. I know. You didn't offer him. Well, he likes beer. Go and ask him to have a beer, sweetie. Go on forward with it. Why don't we go and grab a beer tonight? Anywhere you want. It's such a... I don't want to classify anything as being manly and womanly or in any kind of categories, but why not? Go forward with it. Dinner and drinks. It sounds so nice. I know, but he's his long-term friend. You're a beautiful, sexy love that we have problems to talk to. I know, sweet one. I know you would have gone. Thank you, my beautiful Tiffany. I'm definitely going to be checking that out. You and Doc exchanged numbers, Tiffany. But I love you so much. You're like a beautiful, exciting, lovely soul, my beautiful Tiffany. Okay, I'm excited to come and see you, sweet one. I know, you'd ask him, he'd chicken out. He's the one who's got to do it. But I mean, a beer could be a good thing. Beer and chicken wings. I don't drink beer. I dislike it. But it is a good mix, isn't it? Beer and chicken wings. Yeah, no, he doesn't talk about you, sweetie. He does not talk about you because last time he talked about, there's one friend that he talks to you about, one. But then he doesn't really talk about it too much because then whenever he changes his mind and he doesn't actually move on forward, then he feels bad. He feels like, oh my God, what did I do? Because then his friends keep asking him, well, what did you do? Did you ask her out? What did she say? And then he doesn't really want to say because of his ego. No, I didn't really ask her out. I don't really know what to say. And, I kind of chickened on out. No, his ego is way too strong. That's why he's no longer talking about you, sweetie. Until he actually makes that move. Once you guys are together, he's made the move, it's going to be a completely different kind of thing. He'll talk to you about his friends. But at this moment, absolutely not. His ego has been hurt from the last time he backed on down. Now, is he losing weight to try to look good for you in front of you? Not really. It's a good thing that you believe that he's exciting and that he's sexy and everything and the such, but he's not doing into that. I just feel as though he wants to be into a better shape. He wants to do, he just wants to be, I'm going to say, the very best that he can possibly be at this moment. So good for him for doing so. And let me take out a little bit of Lenormand and see what I can find into that for you, my sweet love, to finish on up. Let's take some Lenormand. Actually, no, I don't want to take Lenormand. I know you like Lenormand, but no Lenormand. Nope, not feeling Lenormand. If I don't feel it, I'm not taking it. I'm going to go and take another one because I kind of feel like that could bring something better for us. So I'm actually going to take an angel deck is what I'm going to do at this moment. Angels, they always do good for us. So let's go towards the angel deck. If you eat enough wings, you grow feathers. Well, there you go. It's all good. You're like free like a bird if you grow feathers, right? You become somewhat a little bit weightless at the same time. It's all good. I don't see anything bad with that. Yeah, no, Dad. It's looking all positive. Unless you grow feathers and somebody wants to attack you because they want to eat you in return, then that's just sounding apocalyptic. Yes. But you do see his moves, right? Okay. Oh, Tiffany, you're so adorable, sweetie. I so love this. I'm so excited. Okay. I know. Good for him. He looks good too, right? I know. Okay, so... Two Swords, Knight of Wands over here. A lot of questioning is coming from him. So a lot of uncertainty because he's wanting so very much, yet not always knowing necessarily how to go and get all that much and everything that he wants. But he is so damn determined. He is so very determined, sweetie. I'm getting over here that he is wanting victory at all costs. He's juggling a lot with a lot of his ideas, a lot of his wants, a lot of things are passing through his mind. I'm going to say if you kind of went into his mind, it's a little bit like a boggle game. Don't know if you ever played the game. You know, the one where there's all those letters and you shake it on up and you try to find a word? A little bit it. I kind of feel like he's a little bit of a boggle game. He's got all different kind of possibilities going through his mind. Doesn't really know what to choose. Doesn't really know what kind of word to make because he wants so many things. Yet he does not have everything that is sufficient within him at this moment to do it. So it's not even a question of vulnerability, of wanting to do it and wanting to move on forward. He is personally not ready to move on forward with it. He doesn't have what is necessary to kind of propulse him forward towards you, to push him towards you, if you will. So he needs a little bit more time because he's got a million different thoughts. And he's just kind of needing to figure out which one is best and how we're going to move on forward with which one and when. But he needs to take his time. He's like a little bit of a slug, sweetie. And I say it into the most beautiful kind of a way. Slugs can be really sexy and nice and sweet and perfect because you don't always want an eagle, right? You don't always want that. You want somebody who's slow sometimes. And again, not getting into any type of double type of sous-entendre. I'm really just saying that, you know what? A slug can be good. As long as a slug is promising, I'm going to say I love him for it. So, sweetie, he does want to be with you. I know. As until that is such a small program. Honestly, it's 1 month. But then again, I say it's a small program. You guys start back school beginning of August or something, right? Yeah, you guys have like different schedules than my kids. My kids are still in school for like another 2 weeks. And they start back school at the end of August. But you guys begin, I think, at the beginning of August. Yeah, that is interesting. No, there's no ladies around. You're still good, sweetie. Moving on forward over here. Hold on, I'm moving on forward to Etsy users, what I'm doing. Yeah. Hello, Say. Nice to see you, sweetie. Let's go and find out what's going on over here. I got you, my love. Yeah, that's okay. I've got you. I know sometimes you go silent, but I love you anyway, sweetie. I'm going to say our beautiful Etsy user is at 117. So 117 for our beautiful Etsy user. And Tiffany, my love, you're up next. So excited. Here we go. Applying for new jobs all over the place, not being able to find anything at this point, right? At work or trying to get you out of the leadership program development. When it comes to you don't trust her anymore, right? But you also might be, and you stopped writing, YouTube user. I'm guessing you're saying you might be paranoid is what might be coming on next, but now you're a little bit playing a guessing game with me with your words, but let me go and see what I can find for you, sweetie. So she's being a little bit of a pain in the you-know-what, right? Okay. So, Tiffany, hang on. Truth will be coming your way. Okay, what is happening? Sarah, yes. Is she being a pain in the you-know-what, trying to create all different kind of problems for you? Let's go find out. If anybody is writing anything at this moment and I do not respond, I do not see you, it's simply because I'm into email. But I do love you guys and I am definitely not ignoring you. So please do forgive me, my beautiful souls. Let's move on forward and let's go see what we've got over here for Etsy user. Okay, my sweet one. She definitely does have a lot of resistance to change. She doesn't really want you to change positions or to do anything in particular. She would actually like you to stay exactly where it is that you are. Stagnation would be the best thing. She doesn't want you to change. She wants you to kind of be stuck. Not that she wants you to do anything bad. Not that she wants you to lose your job. Not that she wants you to go anywhere or to go downhill. But she doesn't necessarily want to actually see you progress. That being said, the fact that she does not want you to actually progress, is she actually creating any problems? So into the new program that you're in or anything of the such. I see over here that she is a little bit disorganized into a lot of things that she's doing. She's feeling really a lot like overly committed towards a lot of things. She's trying to put in more time. She's trying to be better. She's trying to be stronger. That being said, should you be careful of her? Yes. I do see dishonesty. I do see unfairness. I do see over here that a certain lack of accountability also. So I'm going to say, yes, be careful, because she can be quite impulsive. She can be quite ruthless. She can be quite forceful. She can create a lot of crap around you, sweetie. But I don't feel as though she can make you go, like she can stop you from progressing, but she's not going to make you lose your job or anything of the such. So what I'm going to say is I kind of feel like you're going to get some type of mental clarity. Something is going to come your way that's going to a little bit infringe what the heck she's doing down here. And I feel like it's going to bring things a little bit to a certain stability. So I will say to you, should you be careful about her? Absolutely. Is she honest with you? No. She's ultimately really afraid that you're going to become at some point a little bit stronger, that you might end up taking her position, or that you might even end up being a little bit stronger or into a higher position that she is, which is why she's trying to kind of compress you and keep you down and keep you where you're at this moment. So yes, a lot of resistance, a lot of impulsiveness, a lot of, I'm going to say dishonesty and trying to keep you at one place. So my dear love, I don't know if there's anybody that you can go and see to ask, can I have a new manager? Can I switch teams? Because I kind of feel as though, you know, I'm not being treated fairly over here. I'm not feeling as comfortable. I don't know if that is a possibility. If it is, try to look towards it. If not, try to continue as best as you possibly can. If there's a higher person that you can go see a higher person. But other than that, try to do as very much as you possibly can. Try to stay out of her way as possible, and try to continue as you can. And that's the very best that I can say. I know you're not losing your job. I know you're not going anywhere. I know that you're staying, though, at the same point that you're at this moment. So I don't see any modifications. I see somewhat of a standstill from where you're at this moment. So yes, be very wary at this moment of your manager, my love. I'm sending you the biggest hugs. My dear gosh. On the new moon, if you want me to do any type of spells, let me know, my sweet love. Just write me back an email with it, okay? Let me go and do this. And that. And voila. Let's go see Tiffany. What is up over here, sweetie? Sheep. Who is that coming from, Dan? What is that? Oh, that is so strange. Okay, so Tiffany, sweetie, what have you been up to? You and Doc exchanged numbers. Now, what exactly is he thinking? You don't think so? He's just distant and mean. Okay. Yes, I got you. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, let's go and see all that. Let's go see what's happening, my beautiful Tiffany. That is so exciting. Look at that. Look how things happen so quickly. People, you've got to be careful. If you love somebody, you got to stay next to them, because otherwise you never know what's going to happen. Things happen quickly. Let's go see Tiffany. So you and Doc exchanged numbers. What is he thinking? Absolutely. So you and Doc exchanged numbers. What is he thinking? Oh, it's Maria who's gone. Oh, sweet dreams, my beautiful Maria. Okay. Should we take any bets if Maria's coming back tonight? I think Maria has really gone to bed, though. Okay, sweetie. You know what? You've got the most, like, beautiful feminine energy. He feels a lot of affection coming from you. I actually see over here a 6 of Cups. Now, my 6 of Cups is not necessarily talking about anything that would be love. I feel as though between you and the Doc, what he's truly thinking is that he would like to hook up with you, that you are absolutely gorgeous, you're sexy, and he would like to meet up with you. I don't feel as though anyways at this moment that he's looking towards a long-term relationship. He's looking to have some fun. He's looking to hook up. He's looking to spend some good time with you. Now, if you're okay with that, without necessarily thinking about into the future something will happen, I say go ahead for it. Have yourself as much fun as possible, sweetie. But if you feel as though it's going to become a little bit dangerous for you, you might hold on a little bit too much, you might want a little bit too much, then maybe it's better not to necessarily get into it. For the moment, as much as I know he is sexually attracted towards you, He's looking towards friendship, and he's looking towards anything that would be sexual. He's not looking towards anything that is at any commitment at this moment. Not that he's blocking it for the future, it's just not something that he hasn't necessarily thought about. Maybe at one point when you guys are together, but it's a little bit too soon to say so. Maybe at some point when you guys are seeing each other and you meet up a couple times, maybe he'll actually start to see things into a different way. Maybe he'll open up different things. But for the moment, I prefer to tell you what I'm seeing and not what might happen. Yes, so for the moment, it's about fun, it's about friendship, it's about spending some good time. And I'm not even going to say that every single time that you guys meet, it's going to be about sex. I feel like he wants to have a good time with you. It's like Netflix and chill. It's like, let's go to this beautiful restaurant. Let's have, a beautiful dinner together. Let's have some beautiful glass of wine. Why don't we go back home after? It's not even about sex. Why don't we just kind of cuddle, right? Fall asleep, arm in arm, It's like sweet, loving things is what I'm seeing. And it's not always about sex. I don't want to show it off as though this is what he's wanting. So there's a lot of cuddle. There's a lot of sweetness. There's a lot of bonding. But I don't feel like he's looking towards the long term. Yeah, and E has gotten distant again. So you think that E doesn't like you anymore. Let me go see what's happening with E. Now, that was about the doc. E, what's going on with E? He's just distant, and he's mean. Honestly, sweetie, do you still love E? If your answer is no, don't keep him, sweetie. Don't stay into this relationship, my love. If you still love him, it's time to talk. It's time to figure out things, because you are about to approach a new situation that's going to be a game changer, okay? From the moment that you get into a third party, a love triangle, a cheat, however it is that we want to put it, from the moment that you do something else with somebody else, you're breaking that trust bond. And it could be absolutely impossible to return, like it could be, but there's a lot of work. So before you do anything, ask yourself, do you still love this person? If your answer is yes, try to figure out things with him before moving on forward with a doctor. If your answer is no, then do not keep E anymore. Let E go and find his own apartment. Let E flirt with whoever who is that he wants to flirt. And make your happiness onto your own side. My dear gosh, I mean, you could invite Doc over to your place and have beautiful evenings together. So my main question for you is figure out what is best for you to begin with. If you still love E, stick around with E and don't do anything with the Doc. If you no longer love E, then get rid of E and go and see the Doc. That is my ultimate over here advice for you, sweet love. That being said, I'll follow you. Doesn't matter. If you decide you want to get into this and you want to see Doc and you want to keep E, it's not a problem, sweetie. I love you just as much, my love. It happens all the time, and it's A-okay, sweet one. I understand you for doing so. So, no judgment whatsoever, sweetie. It happens all the time, and sometimes it really does give something good. Sometimes it does not. So, let me continue over here and go and see. So, you think that E doesn't like you anymore. What is happening, right? E does still love you, though. E does still like you. But E does kind of feel like something a little bit fishy is around. And I saw that last week already when we looked into the cards. I told you he's kind of feeling as though there's a little bit something going on. He doesn't really know what it is. He doesn't know who it is. He doesn't know what's going on. But he definitely feels as though your energy has changed. So it's not that he doesn't like you anymore. It's that he's not trusting you as much as he used to, which is different. So he's got lack of faith. He's got a little bit of lack of hope, and he's feeling a little bit of despair because he's actually feeling somewhat of a disconnection between you guys. So does he still love you? Yes, he does. Otherwise, he would no longer be there, sweetie. Well, that is interesting. I don't know what that is. I don't know where that came from. And I don't have anything that it could come from. How interesting. All right, okay. I'm sorry, guys. Interesting thing I found onto my desk. It almost looks like la soie dentaire, like stuff you'd put through your teeth. How do you call it? Floss. Yeah, there you go. But it was actually coming from my, it's weird. All right, okay. I'll take it as some kind of weird angel message, which I don't know what it means, but I'll search up upon it. Okay, so other than that, my love, you and Doc's future. Let's go and see. And then I'm going to give you some notes. You and Doc's future. What do we have? You and Doc. I'm seeing that you're going to have to follow your gut upon this. You're going to have to follow on through. I still feel as though there are some blockages that are here. And I still feel as though you guys are not necessarily aligned towards the same goals. I feel as though you're somewhat distracted by other things and you're a little bit missing the clarity. So I'm actually going to have to say towards you, at this moment, you and Doc's future, if you decide to move on forward and have this beautiful friendship with him, I say why not, with benefits. But I don't necessarily see you guys together forever. Does that mean that it's going to be changing anything? Does that mean it's not possible? Absolutely not, my dear gosh. And the energy that I'm getting over here could be absolutely blocked because you still love E, because you still care about E, therefore. You have not let go of him, and I cannot quite see what's going to be happening between you and the Doc. So it's a little bit of a trick question over here altogether. You say you do love him, but you don't think that he loves you, right? Yeah, okay. Beautiful, Tiffany. Please don't do something because you are hurt. Don't do something because of vengeance or revenge in any kind of way. It's going to bring you nothing good, my love. It's just going to bring you more pain, more sadness. Please do try to sit down. Please do try to talk with him as much as possible. Let him know you're feeling really distant. You're feeling really far away. You still love me. Do you still want to be with me? You know, if you don't want to be with me, you don't love me, then let's just kind of call it ends, right? Let's just kind of quit it. But if you do want to, let's try to make things better. I know it's really difficult to talk to him, but if you're not at some point able to do this, then at some point he's going to end up finding out that you're with Doc, and it's going to end up ending anyways. You're going to end up being hurt, sweet love. So it is better for you to actually try to figure things out with him before getting into anything with Doc, because Doc right now, it's about sex, it's about friendship, it's about being together, but it's not towards the long term. Ekimini is still there because he loves you and he still does want to be with you. He's just extremely, completely complicated as hell. So if you're able to figure out and you're able to get through his very difficult, hard-headed carapace, you're going to actually be able to find those answers that you're looking for. And those answers, you take whatever he tells you, you move on forward with them. If he does no longer love you, or he doesn't want to fix things, or he doesn't want to make things better, perfect. Then he needs to move out. He needs to clear his energy so you can start something new. But if you're going to be playing, you know, different kind of fields, you're going to end up being hurt, my love. Yeah, hello, just me. And hello again, Hocus Focus. My gosh, we are blessed to have you here a second night into a row, sweetie. Nice to see you, Hocus Focus. Thank you so very much, my love, for your very generous donation. You're going to be on up in just a few moments, my sweetie. Hello, my beautiful. Yeah, no, my beautiful Tiffany, the problem being is that you're thinking something, he's thinking something, and everything is becoming completely unfocused and confused. Now, what I need you to do is don't think, ask. Don't figure things out, ask. When we figure and when we think, we kind of get lost into our minds. We think things, and we think they make complete sense, but they're not the reality. So please do make sure at that, okay? Oh, that's what it is. You are measured to a sheep? Oh my God, you must be like a brilliant sheep, sweetie. Or an extraterrestrial kind of a sheep. You're way too intelligent for a sheep, sweetie. I'm going to be with you in just a few moments, my beautiful Hocus Focus. So I'm going to continue before giving you over here the actual notes, okay? How does the doc feel about you having a 3-year-old? Yeah, no. The problem with E, my love, okay? The problem with E not wanting to help you raise your 3-year-old, you're absolutely right. He's not wanting to help you with the 3-year-old. He is not. Why is he not? Simply because he does not feel as though he truly has a say. He doesn't feel like if he puts any type of authority that is going to hold on truth, that it's going to be good, that it's going to be kept there. Therefore, his ego is going to be hurt, and he's going to act as though, I said something, I did something for no good reason. Now I'm kind of looking like a fool. He feels like he does not have the authority. He feels like he doesn't never really do anything right. Therefore, he prefers to let you do things, and he doesn't always agree with the way that you raise your children. Therefore, he's upset at that too, and he's got problems and issues with that. That's why he's not wanting to help you, my beautiful E. As for the doc, how does he feel about you? Honestly, he doesn't really care all that much, my love. Why? Because he's looking for something that is more fun, something that is more sexual. He doesn't care that you have a 3-year-old. You can have 10 3-year-olds. It wouldn't change anything for him, my love. He's interested into you, and he's interested into spending some good time with you. I don't feel as though he's looking towards a future at this moment, so it's not a problem for him. Did E see a woman today? Let's go and find out. Okay. Oh, that is so interesting. I just got a message saying chat disconnected, and now it's saying successfully connected. How weird is that? That is so strange. Never even seen. I've been doing lives for like 3 years now, almost. I've never seen that message. Okay, so I'm going to say to you over here, my dear, did E see a woman today? I'm going to say a no. We did not see a woman today. Are we kind of upset though? Are we still a little bit confused? Is E kind of a little bit thinking like you? Should I walk away? Yes. So I'm going to say, I'm going to put a little bit of an urgency onto this, my beautiful Tiffany. Don't wait too long to figure out what both of you guys are going to be doing, because I feel like both of you are hurt. Both of you are lonely. Both of you ultimately want to be together and work things out, but because things don't seem to be working out, you're actually opening up your horizons towards other people, which I have no problem towards, again, my sweet one, but follow on through with your heart. And your heart is with Ecumene, so try to make things better with him before moving on to anything else, and before he moves on to anybody else also, my sweet love. But no, he has not seen anybody today. He asks you and he just blows you off and won't talk to you and always says that you're trying to start something, right? Okay, well, you let him know that what you're trying to start is an actual relationship. If he wants to be involved in it, then he needs to let you know. So, he's got a certain amount of time. Give him a week or something to open up towards you by email, by letter, by something. Give him somewhat of a time frame give him ample time into the time frame to try to talk to you, to try to tell you what it is that he wants, because at this moment, this is just not working out for you. You're feeling lost, you're feeling lonely, you're feeling cheated, you're feeling as though he doesn't care about you. And so if this relationship is to continue, you must start to learn to talk, to try to do something together. It's your only way through, sweetie. I know, but between him knowing that you need him to actually help you on out, right, and him helping you out, but into the ways that he wants to, there's a difference. And I know, my love, I'm with the father of my children, all 3 of my children, and I don't do the same things as he does. I hate when he does things. I am completely in disagreement about 95% of the things he does, or the way that he says things. I don't agree with them. I don't like it. And so I get it. I understand even more if, he's not the dad of your child, how complicated it can be. So I get you. It's a real problem. A lot of people have it, but you definitely have to talk through it, because otherwise it cannot continue, sweetie. It simply cannot, my love. Let me go and give you some notes coming from Ecumene, and let me give you some notes coming from Sexy Doc, okay? Let's go over here. You've got to find some way, because otherwise you're always going to be saying, I can't, I can't, I can't. He shuts me off all the time. So if he shuts you off all the time, you got to let him know by email, by text, though, some kind of way, if it's not verbal, that something's got to change. This cannot continue. You're no longer happy into this. Okay, with Ecumene, I'm getting love is the answer. I am, though, manifesting you at this moment. I'm also really quite sorry. I miss you the way that we usually are. Do you miss me too? And it is simply time for us to ground ourselves, if you will. If I go on, see for the doc. Okay. The doc does need some space. Doc is not looking for long term. The doc is thinking, I think this is a good idea. Why not? But the doc is looking towards happiness and only happiness, not necessarily looking for a relationship. But the doc is waiting for you. Whenever you're going to be ready, the doc is definitely ready for you. The darkness does need you to wait for him. He will reach on out towards you, or he'll wait for you to reach on out towards him. But he does want you to know that he definitely does want you, my love. My beautiful Tiffany, I know I've said a lot of things. I know you have a lot of things to think about. I know that your mind is about to kind of explode altogether between sadness, frustration, everything. Main thing, the very first thing that you need to concentrate upon is you love Ekimini. He's your number one. Try to fix things. Or give him some type of time frame. Give him some type. I don't like time frames, but give him some type of. Tell him how you're feeling. Tell him that things cannot continue into this kind of way. He's going to have to open on up. If things continue into this kind of way, you guys are not going to be able to stay together anymore. So you're hoping to hear from him soon into the following days without necessarily giving a time, stamp to see if things are going to be changing. And if they don't, then at some point you need to move on forward to bring yourself some happiness, my love. Oh, big hug sent out to you, sweetie. Hocus focus, my love. How does DM think of you? Messages, absolutely. And are you going to be in a serious relationship with DM? Are you going to be able to relocate to another city with your girls? And is your twin's dad planning anything against you? Because he's kind of awful, ain't he? Hocus focus. Okay, let me go find out. Let me do this. Hold on. And that is good. Perfect. So Hocus Focus is next. I'm starting on off to go and see about the twins' dad. Okay? Is he planning anything against you altogether? He's looking for financial security. He's trying to save his money as much as he possibly can. I do feel as though he is trying to recover as best as he possibly can, though, but he is very emotionally somewhat unstable, somewhat, I'm going to say, impulsive altogether, and he's got a lot of overreactive imagination. I'm going to say he can be somewhat unrealistic, a little bit jealous, and really, really quite moody. So, my love, what I will say towards you is, I feel as though at this moment he's not necessarily planning anything. But I feel like if things become a little bit more serious between you and DM, then jealousy is kicking on in. Then things might become a little bit more complicated. Complicated financially speaking. I feel like he might try to make your life a little bit more of a hell, financially speaking. I don't feel like he wants to take your twins from you. I don't feel like that is something that he wants to do. But I feel as though financially he's going to try to make things a little bit more complicated as he possibly can. At this moment, though, no. But if things, and I know that things will become more complicated, and I know that things will become more serious between you and DM, which is why I'm saying as jealousy kicks on in, his imagination is going to go all over the place. He still holds on to you. He still loves you. As a little bit crazy as he is and nasty as he is, he loves you into his own kind of crazy way, sweetie. So as much as he can be so very moody, he's been somewhat... And your ex requested your twins beginning... Oh, he did. He did ask you for your twins beginning on your birthday. Okay, so he did go that far. I did not think he was going to be going that far, sweetie. Okay. But you know what? He's asking for your twins beginning onto your birthday, not because he wants your twins, though. He wants to save onto the money. It's the money that he wants. So if you want to be able to counter that... I feel as though because I know that, whenever it's like half, he has your twins let's say 2 weeks and you have 2 weeks or 1, whatever, as long as somewhat split 50%, then he doesn't necessarily have any money to give towards you. So I'm going to say this is a little bit what he's doing. It's not that he necessarily wants to have your twins. It's that he wants to try to punish you because of jealousy. But his main problem is he doesn't want to give you any money. So I'm going to say that if you're able to come to some type of some type of an agreement where, I don't know, maybe he pays you a little bit less, but you get to keep your twins or something of the such. It could be good. Or if you have anything against him whatsoever, I say it is time to take that wild card out, sweetie. So that you actually get to spend that time with your twins. And if your twins don't want to spend time with him, I don't know. I'm saying it as it is. Sometimes, you know, the twins, sometimes your kids do want to spend time with their dad or with their moms. Sometimes they don't. That could definitely be something that could be playing into your favor too. So look at all the kind of cards that you've got, every kind of card that you can play, and try to play them as best as into the most intelligent kind of way as possible. Again, he's not wanting to take your twins away from you. He's wanting to hurt you into a way, financially speaking, is what he's doing, because he is jealous. So just, you know, if you're able to have some type of medium kind of a way throughout this, I feel like you're going to be able to actually keep your girls, sweetie. I don't feel like he's going to be able to get them. Your ex still loves you. Your ex still loves you. Your ex is very, very jealous. Your ex is very upset. Your ex does not want you to be with anybody else. Your ex is already upset that you guys are no longer together. The fact that you might be even seeing somebody else, even if he does not know that you're seeing somebody else, the fact that his mind is overreacting and thinking that you're going to be seeing somebody else, or if your twins ever tell him that you're seeing somebody else, that is it. He's going to go absolutely bonkers, sweetie. Yes, he does still love you. He still holds on to you. He still has not processed into his mind the ending of this relationship. He is still hurt. He is still upset, and he has not accepted it. So be careful about that. So if you drop child support, I believe he would. I believe that he would let you go, sweetie. Because his main problem is money. He's trying to hurt you. He is trying to hurt you, but his main problem is money. So I'm going to say yes. But then again, I know that child support can be important. So, you know, make sure that you don't need it. Make sure that it's all right at the same time. But it's definitely a bargaining tool that you can do. I'm not even necessarily going to say drop child support, but maybe less child support. I don't want you to go all the way to zero, but maybe less could be a good thing, sweetie. I feel like he would leave you alone. His main problem is he's trying to hurt you and he's trying to control you by any means as possible. But again, he's very attached to his money, so the more money he has, the better he is. So I will say to you, it could be a very good bargaining tool, and chances are that you would most likely win that, sweetie. What does DM think of you? Are you going to be into a serious relationship with DM, and are you going to be able to relocate to another city with your girls? Let me go see if you're going to be able to relocate to another city with your girls, my love. Will you be able to relocate to another city with your girls? Okay. I feel as though there is no problem whatsoever for you relocating to another city with your girls. So I'm going to say I don't see any problems with that whatsoever, my love. So I will say a yes for that. Are you going to be able to do so? Yes. As long as you don't go too far, though. I'm going to say yes, but as long as you still don't go too far from the ex, until he actually drops, you know, all child support and everything, you can't go too far off. But yes, you will be able to do so. Now, are you going to be into a serious relationship with DM? And what is DM thinking about you? And I will definitely give you some messages right after. Okay. So, are you going to be into a serious relationship with DM? I feel as though, yes. I feel as though there is a very strong possibility over here. I see a lot of nurturing. I see a lot of healing. I see a lot of compassion. I see a lot of love. I see over here a beautiful Queen of Cups. You're very strong. There's a lot of love coming on through. The Two of Swords is telling me in a reverse position that there's no indecision whatsoever. We don't need to make any decision. Our decision is already made. I feel as though there is a compatibility within this relationship. And I feel as though we're moving on forward into the right direction, my love. So I'm going to say over here, I see a lot of dreaming towards this relationship. I see inspiring news. I see a lot of beautiful new opportunities coming on up for you guys. So I will say a yes upon it. Oh, I know, my beautiful hocus pocus, but even if you do make more than him, the child support is there to be able to help you, to be able to pay for things, to be able, to assist you in whatever it is, anything that is children related. And they do cost a fortune. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, sweetie, for him, that is what it is. You say 300 miles away. That's a long way, sweetie. That is not a short distance, hocus pocus. Why do you want to go so far away, love? Let me go see. Let me go see about that. Okay. $300 miles away. I do see movement. I do see looking towards the future. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say not a problem over here, sweetie. So, yes. You can do it, sweetie. And let me go on see how does DM think of you and give you some messages. And then I'm going to go and look into PayPal, make sure that everything is good. If everything is good, I'm going to go and see Juanson. So what does DM think of you? A DM does have a certain independence, right? I see a certain independence over here, but I see that we're thinking and we're seeing a lot of success. We see a lot of financial stability, a lot of security, a lot of prosperity, a lot of happiness. You work really, 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 really quite hard from what I can see. I see unity, I see love, I see compatibility, I see happy couples with potential soulmates. I see a relationship that's got a lot of harmony, a lot of balance, a lot of attraction, a lot of connection. I see into the long term, perhaps even some type of proposals coming your way, sweetie. Proposals being engagements or marriage or something of the sort. I see a lot of hope. I see a lot of inspiration. I see a lot of contentment, but I feel as though everything is moving into the most calmest kind of a way. It's a certain beautiful renewal for you that's bringing in, I'm going to say, serenity, healing, positivity, and there's so much, I'm going to say, faith into this relationship. Ultimately, Ace of Wands, nothing but beautiful new beginnings over here, believing into all of this, believing into it, thinking honestly that you're absolutely gorgeous physically, but inside, emotionally, you're like everything that he has ever wanted, my love. Oh, DM is the one who lives that far. That's why you're going over there. I get you, sweetie. I do. Okay. Love is bringing you over there, my sweet one. Okay. I see why not. I see. Not why not, but I see now why you're going that far. I say why not, my love. Go on forward with it. No problem whatsoever. Let me go and give you some messages coming from him, why don't I? Let's go over here. And let's go over here. All right. So, when you're not around, I miss you. I want you to know that I do also feel you. When you're not around, I'm feeling empty. I still do need, though, a little bit of time. I do feel as though this could be a soulmate connection. I find you incredibly attractive. You are always onto my mind. You make me want to be a better person. I can see myself with you into the long term. And let's go to my little deck over here. I love spending time with you. I want to have wine and sex. I say, why not? I want to be able to grow old with you. I want a relationship with you. We should talk about finances so we can live together. It's just a thought. I know, right? So I'm going to say, my beautiful hocus focus, you seem to be going into the right direction, my love. I say continue going on forward. I say enjoy this beautiful new connection that you have, my love. Let's make it happen. Let's bring happiness back into your world. Let's bring renewal. Let's bring novelty and good things back in, because it's what you deserve, and you've been through absolute hell lately, sweetie. You need this. And your daughters, they deserve that too, sweetie. Your twins. I say daughters. Are they girls or boys? I don't know. But your twins, my love. I'm going to go and see our dear friend Watson. So hold on. Let me just go and validate something over here. And we are the 7th, so perfect. Perfect. Let's log on out over here. Okay. Let me know, my beautiful hocus focus, if there's anything else I can do for you. I'm going to say at this moment, follow your heart, move on through with it. Try to take away as many barriers as you possibly can with the ex. The less barriers you have, the more he's going to let you be free, sweetie. Watson, my dear love, let me go and see what I've got for you, because you are so darn talented, honestly. I just love those images. Oh, it was beautiful. The justice you sent me, it was amazing. Okay. Let's go over here. Hopefully Elizabeth had a great day too, right? Let's go into the general reading over here. It is my great pleasure, my beautiful hocus focus. Thank you for joining us again tonight. Follow your heart into this. You've got this, my beautiful. My dear Watson, what do I have for you, my love? What is happening? 3 girls you've got, sweetie. Oh, you are blessed, my love. You are blessed. You are. Yes, I see it. I have 2 boys and a girl. My girls got so much more attitude than my boys do. Oh, you've got this, my love. Let's go and see what I've got going on. So for Watson, sweetie, and if nobody else pops on into the in-between or between the and, we're going to end it after Watson, okay, guys? Unless a usual sub comes on in. Other than that, it will be what it is for tonight. So, and while we're at it, let's just go and do somewhat of a refresh and see, you know, what do we've got going on into our poll. All right, so Watson, what is happening? How is Elizabeth today? How is she doing? How is she feeling? She's feeling lonely today. I know it's not really what you wanted to hear, right? But she's feeling lonely. She's feeling a little bit sad. She's feeling a little bit withdrawn. She's actually feeling as though she's antisocial today, which is not something that I say out that often, but I feel like she's feeling this way. She's feeling just a little bit off, a little bit sad. And it happens sometimes, you know what, you just kind of want to be onto your own side, right? You know, that's it. So, I'm going to say to you over here, I feel as though she is happy. I feel like, you know, family is around, people are around, and that's okay. But she's feeling really, really quite sad and lonely, even though she has people that are around her that she truly does love. By the way, guys, into the poll, we have 67% saying yes for 7 to 9 and 33% saying no. Oh, I loved it. I so loved it. It was so perfect. Okay, let's continue. She's got like everything in complete perfection. I could not think of a better one, Juanson. I could not. Okay, how's work week, right? How's work? Okay. Work. Ah! Okay, stalemate. It's going to be boring as hell. You're going to be able to have a little bit of time off because it's going to be boring. It's going to be overstaffed. So a complete stalemate. Yeah. Hello, my beautiful Stephanie. How are you doing, sweetie? Are things moving on forward, or is he still being, you know, grumpy and mean, my love? How are things going, Stephanie? Do we need to give you a big hug today? I feel like we do. Juanson, for you, my love, I'm definitely going to have to say this week it's kind of boring, which is a good thing. You know, I've said it before. I'll say it again. You don't want snakes. You don't want foxes. You don't want anything. You don't want no devils. You want nothing of the such. So good for you. Things are being stagnant. Stagnant is good. It actually allows you to have a little bit more time to relax, to clean, to go in Barnes and Nobles, to just kind of draw up that beautiful tarot deck. I can't wait for the Keanu run. I'm not letting you go on that one. Although if you change your mind, you can definitely do not have any pressure coming from me, sweetie. But that being said, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So nothing much changing all that much. Seriously, when you said Keanu, I just had a flashback of me at like 12 years old, stealing the Keanu from the movie, like a Blockbuster kind of a place. Honestly, my dear gosh, the horrible things I have done. Yeah. He's still been silent and hasn't called or texted you. Work through this, right? Oh, God. Okay, Juanson, give me just 1 second. I'm just going to pull out a couple of little cards over here for beautiful Stephanie because we love her. She's sweet as heck. She's cute like a button. And my dear gosh, Ron is being a nasty little dude. Let's go see. Yeah, he's still into his tower moments, my beautiful Stephanie. He's still upset. He's still into a place where he's at the same place. He's still wanting you to feel a little bit stuck, still wanting you to make a little bit more moves, but he's still playing games, my love. He's still playing games. He still has some delays. I just kind of feel like he's a little bit into a mental overload and he just needs some time by himself. So there's still conflict, disagreement, and I really feel with our 5 of Swords, the main thing I can say to you is he wants to win at all costs. You need to find out what it is that he wants over here, my sweet love. This is not okay. It is not okay. He wants to win at all costs. I'm sending you a big hug, Stephanie. A big, big hug. You deserve better, sweet love. Juanson, I'm back with you now. It was just a brief, temporary kind of a thing. You say what? You have your head now. Right, that's it. I know. I know, he just can't. No, he's being pig-headed is what he's doing. He's being pig-headed, my love. And you don't deserve that. You don't. He's just being childish. Juanson, how is she feeling about you? Let's go see. How is he feeling about you? Lilith and Juanson, 5 minutes? Well, actually, when we're done with you. But yeah. Oh, Stephanie, hugs all the way around, sweetie. I so go relax. Have yourself a glass of rosé, white wine, you know, whatever. Relax. Have yourself a mojito if you want to, or, you know, if you're not into that, have yourself a smoothie. Relax. Have a nice bath, and oh, throw that energy out the window. He needs to be better for you, sweetie. He needs to be good for you. He does. He needs to know that you're not going to take that crap anymore. That you deserve better, and he's got to treat you better. Because that's what you deserve. Sending you love, my beautiful Stephanie. So, that being said, Watson, I'm back with you. Elizabeth, what is she thinking? What is she feeling? Right? I know I told you she's lonely. She's not feeling all that good, but that has nothing to do with you. That just has to do with the way that she's feeling. How is she feeling about you? She's feeling patient. She's feeling as though she does still have a lot of ambition, a lot of desire. But she does feel as though she misses out onto a lot of opportunities with you. She feels like she's got a lot of missed chances. Sometimes she kind of feels as though she could have made some movements towards you, yet she didn't. She kind of feels bad. She kind of regrets it. So she has a lot of things upon her mind, honestly. It's a heavy kind of a day. I know, seriously, Stephanie, but you know what? Sometimes, honestly, some people, you cannot. They will stay like that forever. Some people will stay like that for their whole lives, my beautiful Stephanie. And you cannot change somebody, as sucky as it sounds. You cannot change them. If they want to change themselves, then they will do it. And if they want to better themselves or change themselves in order to be with you or with somebody that they love, then good for them. But some people are going to stay stubborn as hell, and people have a lot of regrets because of that as time goes on by. So, my love, I hope that he wakes up. I know that if Watson would like to bonk him onto the head so he wakes up and he sees, the beautiful lady that he has in front of him and all the beautiful possibilities, but he's got to figure that out for himself. I'm just sorry you're being hurt through all of this, my love. I know, Watson, right? I know. Okay. Let's go to the tarot book. Okay, ask a question, Watson. Ask a question. Ask away. Not to me, into your head. Let me know when you got your questions. Say go, and I'll open up the book. Go forward with it. Let me know if it resonates or not. Are you ready, Watson? It's long. No, I'm kidding you. Let me know when you're ready. Just say go or not go or whatever. I'm just, flickering through the pages as I'm waiting for you. But I have to say, flickering through the pages, it's a little bit chilly. It's giving cold air. It is true, Stephanie. I truly mean it. When I say it, I mean it, my love. You deserve a lot. Oh, go! Okay, I got you, sweetie. Yeah, it was getting cold with the wind. The answer is yes, but you need to be aware of pitfalls. And this is coming from the Six of Wands, reverse, my love. Does that resonate with you, Watson? Does it at all? Say yes or no. And ask yourself another question. We're going to go and see the Book of Answers. What I got for you into your Book of Answers, Watson. Ask another question. Go forward with it. Don't make it a silly one. Make it a good one. A good one. Go forward with it. Just say go, and I'll be ready. I'm still waiting. But take your time, that's all I have to do. No. Oh, okay. Go for it, Watson. When you're ready, take your sweet time. We'll just wait upon you. You're our knight after all. Yeah, I can go with it, but doesn't sound all that very believable. Oh, act as though it is already real. Yeah, okay, I got you. You don't have to scream at me. Okay, so, act as though it is already real. I don't know. It's sounding good. I don't know. I don't know if you're talking about your music. I don't know if you're talking about Elizabeth, but they both kind of seem to resonate towards it. That he ever left, and then one little hiccup on this, right? Oh my God, Stephanie, that's because he is so damn emotional. He's so emotional, but he is so on guard. He tries to repair. It's almost like you've got a really big bobo, and you try to repair it with a little bit of a Band-Aid, and it does the job temporarily. But as soon as you kind of knock yourself again, it becomes like a bigger bobo. This is what it is. The wound just continues to become bigger and bigger and bigger because he's not able to talk. And that at the same time, he's not able to take anything in for accountability for him. So he throws everything onto you. But he's not doing on purpose doing so, my beautiful. He is not, Stephanie. He is doing this out of automation. It's what he's done to the past. It's what he's continuing to do. He does not know how to do otherwise. And so he suffers anxiety, he suffers regrets, he comes on back, and then the tiny little hiccup, like you say, it returns, but it returns worse every single time because it has never really been repaired from the last time. He has not learned how to deal with it. You weren't screaming. I know you weren't. What's that? And yes, it was Elizabeth. On the second one, and yes. On the first one, and yes. And yeah, your day job. Okay. All right, that was fun, Hanson. I know, Stephanie, but that's because he loves you. It's because he does want you. But you need to know, Stephanie, you're dealing with somebody who is so impulsive, somebody who acts like right away. Things go well, let's do everything. I mean, he'd be willing to go to Vegas with you and get married. But then 2 days later, you guys, would have this fight or a conflict, and he'd want to get divorced, and he wouldn't talk to you for months, even though you guys would still be married, because that's the way that he is. He needs to fix that, but it's going to take some time, sweetie. All right, Hanson, let me give you some angel messages. Let me relax your body since you're screaming at me with your ghost, but I know you're not. I'm just kidding you. Let me continue on. So, by the way, I need to get you guys updated onto the egg issue the other night. I told you guys I was going to keep you updated, that my son said that he was supposed to go on out with a neighbor and go do some kind of eggy thing. Yeah. I know, they're fun, aren't they? Oh, he went out for the eggy thing, my dear gosh, but he kind of got caught into this eggy thing. I didn't even know there was an eggy thing involved into it, but apparently they were trying to put some type of little eggy kind of a thing behind an egg, not an eggy thing, an egg behind their actual car. And I'm like, what the heck? But they kind of got caught, but they're a little bit stupid. So yeah, they ended up running into my backyard. I kid you not. Like both of them running into the backyard. They both ran into the house, and that's my story. But apparently today, the neighbor, because he doesn't talk to us, we don't like each other, but he did talk to the neighbor across the street, so to the girl, because they don't get along anymore, but he much prefers to talk to her than to talk to me. He'll never come and see me. And so he said, I know it was you, and I know what you did. And he says, if you do it again, you're going to be in big trouble. And you tell Matthias the same thing. And I said, well, did you say that you did anything? And she said, no. I said, I was sleeping. And I said, good. Then stay sleeping. So, yeah. And onto my side, I mean, my dear gosh, Matthias was into his bed. He was sleeping. I mean, Dad put him to bed at 9 p.m. and this happened like at 10:30 p.m. It could possibly not be him. And he's got no cameras outside of his house, so he's got no proof. So that's my story. And I know he's never going to come and see me. And if he does, I got proof of his cat into my garden, which he says the cat never comes towards. So I've got leverage. So the war continues. I might have to put some witchcraft into this. You say you suggested counseling. No, he's not going to be. He's going to be against that because he feels like they wouldn't care about him or his needs, right? Should you try to suggest again if you go, no, don't do that, sweetie, don't suggest that, because he does not wanting to do it. He's not interested in the whole thing, so no, don't do it. Keep on going as well as you possibly can. Honestly, if he does not want to do counseling, have you tried to actually talk to him about counseling, about online for himself? Not for you guys as a couple, for himself. Yeah. I know, seriously. Yeah, secret kitty do keep. Yeah, I've got footage. I've got a picture of their kitty cat into my garden, and they say the kitty cat doesn't go there. Yeah, right. I've got pictures of their big fat cat. So, that being said, I know. I will keep you guys posted onto my whole kitty cat and kids doing stuff to the neighbors we don't like. So that being said, yeah, no, my beautiful Stephanie, don't mention it again. He's just going to be upset because when you say that, he's thinking that you're saying he needs counseling. And hello, my beautiful Simran, by the way, sweetie. He's thinking that you're saying that he needs counseling. He needs to go get help. Like he's the one who's got the problem. So, no. Don't do that. Not a good idea. You could say, but I don't believe that you necessarily need any help counseling, but I mean, everybody could use some counseling, so why not? I'm going to say, don't do it. Don't go that way. Once you guys are back together, try to find out some type of way that you guys can communicate whenever you have another problem like that, because it happens in reoccurrence. what could be the law? How could you do things? You know, like I give you an example, Stephanie. Like 18 years ago when I met my partner, we fought. We did not talk for like 2 weeks straight. I kid you not. We were living into the same house. We would not talk for 2 weeks straight. And then we brought it on down to like 1 week. And then we brought it down to like 3 days. And then we brought it down to like 1 day. And now we bring it on down to like, I'll say an hour or so. It depends when it happens into the daytime. But yeah, it doesn't last all that long. But you got to kind of make things better, like little baby steps, one step at a way. But you got to actually agree upon it when things are going well, not when things are bad. So agree upon next time whenever something happens, can we do this? Could this be our new way of doing things? Give ourselves, let's say, 48 hours. Think about things, and then let's, call each other or text each other or write ourselves an email and try to figure out how we can do things better next time. Give yourself some type of a procedure into this kind of way, but take it in baby steps, sweetie. Psychological help could be really, really good things, emotionally speaking, for you guys, but he's not ready for it. He's just feeling attacked. Oh, don't be late, my beautiful Simran. Absolutely not. Don't ever be sorry, sweet love. He's not ready for it, right? So you thought maybe. Well, you know what? Maybe he'd be ready for it, my Stephanie, if he actually did it by himself, if he did it by going online. Because he doesn't have to do it online. He doesn't have to go personally speaking. He can do it online. It's much less, it's still personal, but it's less invasive, if you will. There's no office, there's no secretary, there's nobody else. It's just you on the computer screen with somebody else onto the other side. Maybe that could be good for him. Since COVID, it's been something really, really good. We used it for our son. At the time being, he was 8. And it actually led us to go and do some tests to see if he had like TDAH, which you don't call it TDAH. Yeah, you do. No, ADHD. Yeah, and that brought us to actually take some things to see if he had ADHD, which he did. So, but we did it by a computer screen. So there's different ways of doing it, sweetie. You move on forward with that. I swear, my beautiful Stephanie, it used to be a horrific journey between me and my partner, and we've been together for like 18 years. So, yeah, absolute hell, but it's so much better now. So nothing is perfect in life, but you end up finding ways when it's necessary. And yeah, do it by online. He can pick his own schedule. He can do it from his laptop. Nobody's around, so you don't feel like you're feeling not good enough and people are judging you. You're all alone. It's just you and the psychologist. So try it out, sweetie. Let me know how that goes, okay? Sending you so much love, my sweet. Yeah, I kid you not, Juanson. It's a big fat cat. It's so big and so fat, I cannot catch it into a cat cage. I kid you not. I got pictures of it. I can send you snapshots. Oh, my beautiful Stephanie, there's nothing. He needs medication, sweetie. He needs medication because you can't work with that. It's horrible, my love. It's horrible. Only medication is going to be able to help him with it, because otherwise he goes all over the place. He thinks about a million things he does not do on purpose, but it's what happens. Stephanie, you can't fight against that. He needs to get his own help, sweetie. Oh yeah, that's some sweet. Yeah, that is some serious lasagna. I kid you not. Okay, and you let me know how that goes, okay, my beautiful Stephanie? You've got this, sweetie. But in all of this, I really want you to know, I don't want you to feel bad. I don't want you to feel as though you're not good enough. I don't want you to feel bad about any of this. You are strong, you are beautiful, you are deserving, and this has nothing to do with you. That's what I want you to remember as you leave the chat tonight, okay, sweetie? I kid you not, guys. I will send you a picture of a kitty cat into my garden. He's a big fat kitty cat. I kid you not. I can't even catch him into a cage, my dear God. Yeah, he like goes in, he eats like the little food I put there for him, and he's so fat he's able to get back out of it. Like the cage doesn't capture him. I kid you not. There's no mercy. I've been trying to catch this kitty cat. I've been in this house for, I don't know. When did I buy this house? I bought it like 9 years ago. I've been trying to catch this kitty cat for 9 years. Haven't been able to do so. I tried tuna. I tried so many different things. Nothing is working. He's too fat. That being said, 1911. Don't get stuck. And he gives me evil eyes when he's outside. He sits onto his porch and he looks at me in the morning when my kids go to school, and he sits there giving me evil eyes saying, I'm going to go poop in your garden after. He does it. I swear to you. Stephanie, it is my great pleasure, my sweetie. My great pleasure, my love. Sending you so much love, sweetie. Oh, hello, Paula. How are you doing, sweet love? How are you doing, beautiful? Stephanie, keep me posted. And if you want to send me even just an email, sweetie, I'm here for you, okay? If you're feeling down, you're feeling low, something he said, something he did, you know where to find me, sweetie. Okay, so that being said, enough about kitty cat. Juan said, I'm continuing with you, sweetie. And then I'm going to go and see Simran and Paula. So 1911. Don't get stuck into any kind of a rut over here. How are you doing, Paula, sweetie? Reevaluate your current plan and take note of the things that may no longer be serving you, my sweet one. 6-6. Your angels are asking you to be willing, to be open to receive assistance from them, no matter how this manifests. Oh, it's a cat with an attitude, no doubt about it. It stares at me with evil eyes, Juanson, and it laughs at me. I swear it laughs at me. I will. Okay, perfect, Stephanie. Perfect. Please, my email is open for you 24 hours a day, sweetie. 12:39. This is a sign that both your angels and ascended masters are with you right here, right now. They're here to help you, to guide you, to direct you, to further develop your natural born skills and your beautiful life purpose. I got you, Paula. I got you, sweetie. You're right after Simran, my love. Okay. Let's go and see what I have moving on forward over here. Okay, Juanson, my message is for you. Why don't we do the Hermit deck? We have not done the Hermit deck for you into the longest of time. Let's go see what we've got. This summer and fall, are you not coming back to see us until this fall, Paula? What are you up to, sweetie? Okay, so, strength, ego, it's what I'm looking for, it's what I'm wanting. I'm not thinking about you naked, Watson, but she's thinking about you naked. I don't want to lose you into any kind of a way. I lie awake thinking about our future, such as I know that you lie awake thinking about the future also. But we're so damn afraid to talk. Why are we always so afraid to talk? Talking is difficult. It is. Moonchild? Oh, she's around. She's a while. I don't know where she is. She's there. She's not far. Yeah, I know. I haven't used it in the longest time. Ace of Swords. Yes, 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 and yes. Absolutely. I'm loving the Ace of Swords over here. It is good. It is beautiful. It is telling me nothing but good and beautiful, strong things. Also, getting over here, words, they hurt. Be careful what you say. Be careful what she thinks, maybe you might say. She needs more balance into her life altogether, my dear love. But she's definitely telling you that she definitely wants to be with you. That was a lot of definitely into one single phrase. Sorry for the redundance, guys. So, yes. Let me move on forward over here. I know. It is a good one. Simran, my love, what are Raymond's current thoughts and feelings at the moment about you? And what is he thinking? And what is coming for you guys? Absolutely. Has he been a little bit closer? What is going on? Yeah, that cat's at the window, right? Oh, Dan. Oh, Dan. No more talking about kitty cats here. They're just constructed into all different kind of ways. I'm just not a kitty cat kind of person. Doesn't matter how you see it. Yeah. Oh, Bessie is driving, is she? Oh my gosh, I missed that completely. I must have lost it when I was talking about Garfield. Okay, so. I got you. Simran, my love. What do we have? What are Raymond's current thoughts and feelings at the moment about you? Oh, he feels like there is an imbalance. He feels a little bit selfish. He feels as though there's a lot of regret. He feels a lot of failure. He feels a lot of disappointment. He feels some resistance to change. Ultimately, what I'm going to say over here is that he's holding on. He's clinging on to the actual relationship with you. But he doesn't necessarily believe that, I kid you not once. I know. But I love Garfield, and I hate the neighbor's cats. I'm definitely going to have to mention over here, sweetie, it's as though I know that he loves you. I know that he wants to be with you, but I feel as though he doesn't believe that things are going to be working out towards you guys. I feel like he feels that there's a lot of resistance to change within the relationship. He kind of feels as though it's a little bit one-sided. He almost feels as though maybe he loves you more than you love him, or he's wanting this more than you actually want it. So he feels as though it's almost as though the power has kind of shifted a little bit and he's feeling a little bit off from it. So I'm going to say he's still wanting the same thing. He still wants to be with you, lovely. He still wants to have this relationship. But I just kind of feel as though he feels that he is wanting this more than you're wanting it. And he's a little bit unsure about what you're actually wanting from it. And if you're going to be willing to maybe put, as much effort into it as you used to or not. He knows that he's hurt you. He knows he's done a lot of bad things. And he just feels as though he has so much regret. And he doesn't really know how to make this better. He feels as though he has left you feeling a little bit abandoned, a little bit unloved. And he knows that there's still a lot of sadness. There's still a lot of mourning within all of this and a lot of discontentment. I don't feel like he's all that good with it. I feel like he wants to make it better but doesn't know how to make it better. Oh, I know, sweetie. And you know what, Juan said? I'm not even going to say that cat is bad. She's just bad for me. It's a bad kitty for me. And it's a bad kitty for me because they don't take care of their cats. They let their cats move on forward. So they let their cats roam around, other people's houses without thinking that maybe other people don't want their cat to come and do stuff in their house. So that's my problem. I don't have a problem with kitty cats altogether. I have a problem about that kitty cat, but mostly because of the owners. Oh, go forward with it, Lilith. Oh, you were absolutely right. It was what we were doing, but we are following into the same pattern that we usually do, my beautiful Lilith. But go, run your errands, sweetie. Run your errands, my love. I've got our knight who is taking care of the whole castle, sweetie. You are good. Do not drive and text to us, not even at a stop sign. Stay safe and do your errands, my love. Is he scared? Well, he's actually a little bit scared. He is a little bit scared. He's scared because he feels that maybe things have changed between you guys. Maybe you're going to be wanting something different. Maybe you're going to be asking for something different that maybe he's not quite able to give you at this moment. I feel as though he's living into a place where, yes, he is scared, but he's living into, I'm going to say he's living into a certain abundance of fearfulness and being afraid and not really knowing what to do. So it's like every single day that passes on by, we don't know what it's going to be giving. We don't know what to do. And it's a little bit scary, my love. So I'm going to say yes. Definitely. So, my love, there are some energies that are over here of attachment, of addiction. He does hold on to you an awful lot. He's got a lot of sexual attachment towards you. He's got a lot of greed towards you. He wants to hold on to you. He definitely does not want to let you go. He just doesn't know if he's going to be able to be good enough for you and if you're going to be able to accept him after everything that has happened. So yes, he is afraid. No, he can't let go of you. He cannot let go. He is greedy and somewhat obsessed. He cannot let go of you, sweetie. It is like, I would say, you would say no to him. I know, same pattern, Lilith, same pattern, sweetie. No, it is sexual, but it is also emotional. He's got both going on. The sexual attachment is there, and it's really important for him. The emotional is what is scaring him more, because it's not necessarily about him, but it's about you. He's wondering if you're going to love him the way that you used to. He's wondering if you're going to be able to give him that chance that he needs to have in order to be with you, in order to have that fulfillment. So he's afraid, generally speaking, that things will not be the same way that they used to. And he's a little bit afraid into all of that of losing a little bit of his power, because if you want, yeah, he had a certain power before, right? You guys were together. You loved each other. You were together. But he did, somebody always has a little bit of that upper hand. He did have a little bit of that upper hand. He was the one who decided maybe a little bit more or who kind of played games sometimes or manipulated sometimes, and you kind of followed on through, right? Well, now the tables have changed. They have completely turned, and he's afraid about that, Simran. He's afraid that you are the one who's more powerful now, and he's afraid what you're going to make him succumb from it, what he's going to have to pay the price for it. But he knows that he's willing to pay the price because he does love you. He's just afraid of the outcome. That's it, because you allowed it. I know. Let me go see if he's going to reach out to you again, sweetie. Oh, you are sneaky, Dan. I'm not quite sure. I'm getting like half of your story, but I'm kind of liking it. I mean, I tried the tuna. I tried a lot of things, Dan. I can't get the little bugger. I don't know. He's really well fed. I told you, he's chunky as hell. I don't think he's interested in my tuna, sweetie. Of course, Dan. That is so funny. Could you imagine? That is hilarious. He said he wants to remain friends, but you think he's lying. He's definitely lying. He wants to be with you. He wants to know what you're doing so he can keep an eye on you. Absolutely. My God, he is so jealous. He wants you in so many different kind of ways. He does. No, he does not want to be friends with you. He wants sex. He wants a relationship. He wants a lot of things. He definitely does not want to be friends. He's just saying that so that, the blow is not all that hard. No, there's no way he did all of this to simply be friends with you. Absolutely not. So I'm going to have to say over here, is he going to be trying to reach out to you again? There's absolutely no doubt about it. I'm going to say within the following 10 days, but most likely within the following 7 days. He is reaching on out back towards you. He's thinking a little bit confused. He wants to be with you, but he's a little bit confused only into the whole fact that he's worried. He's not really confused. He's worried. He's worried what you're going to be demanding from him, what you're going to be wanting from him this time around into a relationship, because he thoroughly screwed up, right? So I'm going to say for both of you guys all together, it's entirely up to you. I'm seeing over here that it is time to make a move. It is time to make a decision. Being friends is not going to do it. Either you guys are going to be back together or you're not going to be back together. But being friends, there is not a possibility. He wants too much from you. You still love him. It's just not a good thing. It's not going to be working on out. So either you guys are together or you're no longer together, and he needs to leave you completely alone so you can move on forward into your world. But if you guys are together, then you need to set those rules down, and he needs to follow them, because he's the one who did bad upon this relationship, and he needs to make those modifications. I know, sweetie. Let me go and give you some messages from him and say what he's got. Let's go see what he's got to say about all of this, right? Faith has brought us together, but you are so very beautiful to me. Be kind and gentle in actions and words, because I believe that we both do believe it. I have something to say to you, so please do allow me to say it. I believe that together we are stronger. We must talk. Communication cannot fade between us. Anger and resentment, they affect us both. Let's talk to resolve our issues. Please do dare to go for it. Give me that chance, because a positive outcome is definitely going to be expected. I love you. Please do kiss me. So my beautiful Simran, very first thing you've got to do you want to be with him again? Do you want to give him that second try? If it is a yes, go forward with it. If it's a no, cut it off right away. Oh, I know you, my beautiful Paula. You're next, sweetie. If it is a no, my beautiful Simran, then just cut it on off. It'll be a little bit painful. It will. But you've already done a lot of what has been painful. You've gone through the very worst, sweetie. This is just the ending of it. If not, give him a second try. But do it not because you feel bad for him. Do it because you still love him. You still believe in him. And you truly do want to give him a chance. If you don't want to, cut it off right away. You've already, like I said, been through so much hell. It's just going to be a little bit of the ending. It's going to be about trying to push him away. He's not going to be easy to push away, though. He's going to stick around for at least a month if you decide to go that way. He'll continue to kind of harass you because, honestly, he's got some toxic energies towards you because he loves you. He knows he's done you wrong, and he doesn't want to let you go. Yes. Yes, Lilith. So, my beautiful Simran, if there's anything else I can do for you, let me know. If you're wondering, if you're kind of sad, you just kind of want to chit chat, you want to go with the pros and the cons, and your mind is driving yourself a little bit all over the place, I'm going to say, like I do to all our beautiful soul family, if you need to reach out towards me, please do so. Yes, definitely. Listen to your soul. Listen to, when you close your eyes, what is your main answer? Ask yourself the question. If you see a yes right away, it's what you must do. If it is a no, then follow on through with it. But if you need to reach out to me at any moment because you're feeling weak, you're feeling confused, you want to talk, my email is open even when we're not live. I've got you, sweetie, okay? So be strong, and I'm sending you a whole bunch of love. I know you're into a really complicated spot where somebody that you love has hurt you enormously, but they still love you, and they do want to make things better. Entirely up to you if you want to give them that second chance, sweet one. All right, my beautiful. I will pray for you and for your clarity, okay, sweet one? Have a lovely evening, Simran, sweetie. How are you doing, my dear Paula? How are you doing, my love? Let's go see. General reading for summer and fall. Let's go and find that out. After Paula, we're going to be ending up the lies for tonight, my beautiful soul. So what's happening? So summer and fall. Thank you, my beautiful Simran, sweet one. Okay, so demanding, drama, ooh la 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 la, struggle, feeling overwhelmed, feeling like you need to be a little bit defensive over here. Yeah. There's a certain imbalance coming on in. There's disruptive energies coming on in for you also. I'm actually going to say somewhat almost a little bit of a chaos. You're going to be feeling like you're a little bit out of control. For some reason, I'm seeing a lot of extremes. You need to balance out your life into many kind of ways. I know there's a lot of things that you want to create. There's a lot of things that you want to do, but I kind of feel like you have a lot of opposition. I know that you do believe into yourself, but I also see somewhat a little bit of a low confidence into this. So just be a little bit careful within that. Try to see how you're going to be able to work on through it. You're going to be feeling somewhat overwhelmed during this summertime. Don't give in to any type of paranoia, by the way. Sometimes we kind of make ourselves all different kind of stories, all different kind of things. Don't give on into it, okay? So I do see maybe even a little bit of paranoia over here, a little bit of stubbornness. Let go of it. Just kind of release it all together in order to bring something new, something good on in. You're definitely going to be having some tension with somebody. There's challenges, obstacles coming your way. You're going to have somewhat of some competition, something that you're doing work-wise. So I know that you're into tarot now. Is it somebody who's going to be coming upon somewhere close to you or into a channel or I don't know what, but there's competition coming your way. There's going to be somewhat of a clash that's going to be happening over there. So be a little bit careful for that, okay? No, I know you don't know yet, but it's definitely coming on forward towards you, which is why you're asking me, my beautiful Paula. So I'm going to say whatever it is that you're doing, keep it to yourself, sweetie, okay? Don't let anybody know necessarily what you're doing if they don't need to. If anybody's a little bit too inquisitive, then just don't give them the information because they want to know a little bit too much and they're not really necessarily supposed to know all that much. So give the information out to the people that you trust, people that you love, people that you know, but don't give it out to anybody. It's not necessary. I'm seeing over here that there's something, by the fall, you're giving something up, sweetie. You're giving something up. Something that you've been wanting to do. You're going to say, screw it, that's it. I'm not going to do it anymore. It's way too complicated. And I just don't feel as though either you believe into yourself enough or you're not really getting the results that you would like to have. So You're definitely giving something on up into your creations, into it could. I'm saying tarot because I know you're into tarot, but it could be something that is somewhat around it or surrounding it. I'm not going to say you're completely going to forgive and you're completely going to give that up, but you could be, giving up different kind of things that are surrounding it. So be a little bit careful for that, my love. Other than that, I don't see any love coming on into your life. I see over here somebody that you could be interested in, but there seems to be somewhat of a disinterest. So there's no actual love connection coming on in, right? That's it, Watson. So I'm going to say over here, I do feel as though there is somewhat of bad communication coming on in from somebody who could be interesting towards you. I just don't really feel like it's going to be working on out. So it could be somebody that's going to be starting something off, but nothing much more. I'm going to say most likely of a Cancer sign over here. So yeah, a little bit of something happening over there, but nothing actually moving on forward with it. And that's what I've got for you, my beautiful Paula. So I'm going to say, be careful what you're doing in any type of plans. Don't give out too many information upon, too many people. Love-wise, as I said, there seems to be somewhat of an interest, but it's going to be a little bit complicated. I don't really feel like the messages are going to kind of get on through. So I feel like it's not really going to give anything in particular or anything good. So it's going to end up being a little bit more complicated, and it's going to end up just kind of giving on up, sweetie. But other than that, I'm going to say continue, with your plans. Just move on forward, believe into yourself. Person coming on in seems to be coming on in somewhere around the month of August, sweetie. As I said, Cancer sign into the month of August, somewhere I'm going to say around the 2nd or 3rd week of August. And onto that note, my beautiful souls, let's go to that. Yes, what's your question, sweetie? Paula, you don't have any issues at this moment. It doesn't mean you're not going to be having any of those, sweetie. And as I said, it's not necessarily something that is towards your main. It could be something as silly as you said something to somebody and it didn't necessarily turn on through. It could be a lot of little things like that, sweetie, but nothing much more. It could be maybe you said something to somebody, it didn't really come on through. They could be creating some problems towards you. They're little things, but big things, but little things, but they kind of screw up with your energy. So you can't be spot on all the time. It's difficult as hell. So I'm going to say, just follow on through as best as possible. I'm not saying everything is crashing on down. I'm just saying that things could be a little bit more difficult at different periods, but nothing much more than that, sweetie. It is not a long-term relationship. It's not working on out, sweet love. Yes, Maria, just post away, sweetie. So yes, no, Paula, it's not working out. The communication is not coming on through. So there's desires, you're kind of talking, but then things just become a little bit stagnant and they seem to be ending. I don't see anybody actually coming on through from here till the end of the year. I see you concentrating on different things into your life, but not necessarily concentrating all that much onto love. Maria, the other assistant principal at River School. Yes, suddenly out of nowhere. Who are you? Right, your name and what do you do here, etc. Where I go to school. Okay, and you're wondering what is she up to? I don't know. Is she new? Because she sounds like she's new. Oh, she has seen you before? She's not even new? Oh, okay, well, let me go see if she's okay, if she's got anything bad towards you, sweetie. I don't really feel as though it is. Oh, my beautiful Paula, have yourself a lovely evening, sweetie. Okay. You know what? I don't really feel as though she's creating any problems whatsoever, sweetie. Maybe she has mental amnesia, but I don't feel like there's anything else. I'm not going to say that she necessarily has, any attraction towards Mr. Roberto. I just kind of feel like she's a little bit all over the place altogether and did not necessarily realize. Maybe you showed on up, dressed into a different kind of a way. Yeah, and she doesn't know you. No, she doesn't have any other problems, sweetie. I'm going to say over here, she's really just trying to do her job. Nothing much more. So don't overthink anything, okay? Have a good evening, beautiful Paula, sweetie. And Maria, I say go to bed. Forget about her. Honestly, forget about her altogether. There's no problem whatsoever. I'm going to say her brain is a little bit foggy. She's a little bit new, and she's just asking questions, but she means you no harm whatsoever. She's not interested in Roberto. She's not a problem, my love. I say go to bed now. That's it. Go to bed. Think about Roberto. Think about the coffee. Think about the good things. Think about the good vibes and nothing else. Okay? Yeah, no. Think nothing but goodness, my beautiful Maria. And go and lay your beautiful, sexy body to sleep. Tomorrow is a new day. That being said, my lovelies, I know, sweetie. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. So we're still here at 8 p.m. tomorrow. We have not changed schedules yet. Who knows? Maybe we won't. I don't know. So, love you guys, every single one of you guys. Sweet dreams, and see you tomorrow. Thank you, Watson, for keeping up the castle tonight. Lilith, keep on driving safely, my love. Maria, stop worrying. Go to sleep. Have sweet dreams, sexy dreams about Roberto. And, Watson, I'll say have sexy dreams about Elizabeth. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody. She is a little bit cuckoo into the head. Absolutely, Watson. Sometimes you got to say what it is for the way that it is. She's cuckoo in the head. Sweet dreams, everybody. See you tomorrow.